Well, hello everyone! We're back again. It is now, oh, God, I always forget to do that. It is back on. We have the PC gaming show first. So, you guys, I see a lot of comments asking, well, what is it? Is it going to be like mostly indie devs? That was from BK. The PC portion, mostly indie devs, or not. It's actually going to be some indie devs, but it's going to be like, there's going to be a panel for Dying Light 2. They're going to have big news for Orcs Must Die. So it's mostly just the developers that really don't make specific games for specific consoles. They make it like a general thing, but they're not big enough. They're not like a big Ubisoft or something like that, or Bethesda. They're more of like a middle tier, like THQ, things like that. So they're more middle sized, and it's called the PC gaming show. But it's Dying Light 2 is going to be on console, so they focus on the PC release version, but they're going to be on console as well, on Xbox and PlayStation as well. So don't worry about that. What's up? Oh, Jason K is in there. Maybe No Man's Sky. Could be No Man's Sky. I see a little bit of the schedule. They have a Dying Light panel. They have Orcs Must Die panel. And so what they're going to do is they're going to show some gameplay or a cinematic, and then they sit down and talk with the developers about what their plan is for the game. And so some of them are going to be really long. Some of them are going to be really short. Like I'm assuming that the Dying Light 2 panel is going to be a pretty long one. This is going to be an hour and a half. And Dying Light 2 is coming out this year, the end of the year. And so I'm sure they're going to make that one a longer one so they can talk about the game and show the game. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. And so that's where I'd be like, okay. You can try to play Five Nights at Freddy. Aspero, yeah. Oh, hello. Captain Steve's in the house. Yeah. Oh my god, you noticed me. SalesGek 2020. Yeah. Jason, you should do Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe. I don't really do a lot of scary games. I'm a big wimp, I guess. I don't do scary. I mean, I do like Resident Evil, things like that. But something like the jump scare games? Oh, maybe. Maybe we should do it. Well, I'll have to do it with the stream. That way I can face cam with you guys. That way, yeah, at least get my reaction. That would be worth it, right? Perennial Millennial. Yeah. Have you ever played a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's? Holy cow. Captain Steve's in the house. My daughter loves watching your vids. Yeah, because Captain Steve's awesome. And he had a face cam. That's what I had to get my face cam, because Captain Steve was doing that too. Biggie Cheese, petition for Jason to do a Minecraft series. I might do it. I mean, I'm not very big on building, as you could tell from No Man's Sky. I'm not a big, I'm not a talented builder. But I love, Minecraft. I can run around and just, like, dig for resources and just hang out with you guys. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. And we can make our own server and just hang out and build stuff. That might be fun. Kadena says, speaking of children, my granddaughter Jellybean is sitting here. She says hello. Well, nice. Hello, Jellybean. That is awesome. Now, it might be a little scary because Dying Light 2 is a zombie game, so I don't know if she's ready for scary, like, monster blood and guts and all that stuff. So that might show up in this, just to warn you guys ahead of time. I'm sure at the beginning of the stream they'll say, games rated MA or, mature. So, M-rated games are for mature people, but if, it's up to everyone to make their own decision for their own children. I'm not going to be your dad or your grandpa. What games are you thinking of playing soon? Well, I'm really excited for Biomutant. I need to get back in there. I started a series of Biomutant, and then the Prisms update for No Man's Sky came out, so that derailed me. So I need to get back into Biomutant. I know Steve liked it. I'm going to jump back into it. I know they put out an update to fix some stuff. I got to jump back in there. It's been like a week or almost 2 weeks now since I played Biomutant. I need to get back in there. She'll be fine. If she doesn't like something, she'll just go back to coloring. Okay, good. Kadena, that's all that matters. Heck yeah. Thanks for the welcome, all. Hit like that, people. Oh yeah, exactly. I always forget to say that. If you want to do me a favor, hit the like button. Like, minimize the live chat for just a minute. Hit the like button, because that makes YouTube share the stream out. And so the more they share it, the more people will join up, and that'd be really awesome. Now, and remember, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike or a copyright claim. It's not a strike, it's a claim for the music that they play, because every trailer has their own like pop music, and which is fine. But so, you know, if you come back and watch it again later on and there's a lot of ads on it, don't blame me. I can't control the ads. Once you have a copyright claim, you can't control any ads on your videos. And so if there's a lot of ads, I'm sorry. I'm sorry ahead of time, but it is what it is. They control the ads once they do a copyright claim on it. So just don't be mad. All right, it looks like we're about 4 minutes out from the PC gaming. And then right after, like almost immediately after the PC gaming conference, it's going to be the Future Gaming Show, which is, again, the same thing. It's going to be smaller developers, not like indies, but they're smaller. They don't have a gigantic budget, and they are going to be, you know, showing off their games, but they're not as big as like a Ubisoft or a Bethesda or whatever, you know. They're smaller, and they're not owned by one of the big guys. They're not owned by Sony or Microsoft, and so they have to do their own thing. Being here now, we don't get any. Hurrah for... Exactly, I don't have any ads. Well, I think YouTube sets it up to where when you first start the stream, you get an ad, but then after that, you're good. So, yeah, you could just skip the one in the beginning when you first start the stream, and you're set. They won't give you any more ads as long as you're streaming. Oh, Cannibalists says, Jason, do you know what's going on at the station core? We don't know. We have there's a lot of theories that you're going to be able to either buy a space station or like take it over and own it, or maybe they're going to use that for ship customization. I think that they would use the ship upgrading station to do that, though. So maybe, I don't know what they're going to do with that. No, don't kill me. Come on. Come on. Now you're killing me. YouTube is going down. We're going to do this. Boom. We're going to get out of here. I think I'm still online, but we're going to find out. So bear with me, guys. If you can hear me, my internet just like spazzed out. I think everyone's trying to stream, and so it's just killing the internet. Let's get this going. Yeah, it still says I'm live. It still says, did the stream drop for you guys, or was it just my YouTube back end? It could be my YouTube back end is just acting up, because I don't know what it is. My YouTube studio. I thought I was going good. Oh, wait. Stream health. You guys, it says you guys are going good. Same here. I'm in the UK. I can hear you fine. Okay, yeah, it's just my YouTube studio is acting up. It did it yesterday too. I think my YouTube studio is starting to act crazy. So I'm glad it's still working. We don't have to worry about it. Good. Yeah, it's just the back end. Everything is all right. Okay, I think we have 1 minute until we have to get in here. Let's go live. Let me refresh the page. Maybe they already have it up. Nope, not yet. Okay. Making sure everything's good. Let's do a 1080p. And I'm streaming a little bit higher than that, so hopefully it up-reses it a little bit. So I'm streaming to me 1080p, but to you guys, from me to you, I'm streaming 1440p, so hopefully it uplifts that so it looks a little bit cleaner to you guys. Oh, Perennial Millennial with the £5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, let's go, boys. Yeah, I can't wait. Come on. It's, I'm waiting for them, the PC Gaming Show, to start it. Let me refresh one more time. Yep, they're still waiting on them. All right, well, we can still get some more chats in here. YouTube Studio sus, yeah. YouTube Studio is just acting up. Perennial Millennial, yep. Hoping for us to be able to take over a station in No Man's Sky. That would be amazing if you could actually take it over. Like, I wonder if they're going to make it to where there has to be a benefit, right? Like, if you take over a station, can you make money from it? Like, can it be like almost like a farm to where all the sales on the space station, you get a portion of it. And so if you're in a higher economy system, you get a little bit more money than if you were in a lower economy system. Oh no, they're starting. Let's get this going. 360. No, we're going HD. There we go. All right, guys. Well, let me get this going. All right, sound is up. It's unmuted. Okay. Wow, they have an RTX card. I've never seen that intro. He's on mute. What is going on here? No. Let's see what's going on here. I have it. Yep, I have it, the feed coming through. No audio. They don't have any audio coming from them. Come on. Yeah, I think that's on them. I'm not getting any audio at all. Oh, no. Then maybe I can get another feed going here, because this audio is not coming through. Nope, not there either. Oh, I think they don't have any audio for anybody.
Monday.com WorkOS.
Nope, we don't want that. We don't want that ad. All right, let's
You were
see.
able to finance this year's PC gaming show
There
by,
it is.
you know, selling all those black market graphics cards you've been
Someone
wanting.
forgot to turn on the audio. It wasn't me though.
Yes,
It was
a
not
crime
me.
with
It was them.
absolutely no
It was
real
them.
world consequences. Hey Frankie, wait a minute. Is that a 65-ton catapult mech model CPLT-C1 as featured in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Sean, I always knew you had immaculate taste. It most certainly is.
What?
I can't wait for this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off without a hitch. Which reminds me, Deadbot, can you run a
Except
quick
the
hitch
beginning.
scan?
Yes, Sean. Of course, Sean. Running hitch scan.
Oh, and I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Hi everyone! I'm so happy to be here and look forward to bringing all of you fresh new PC games and hardware.
Hitch scan complete.
Oh, they're doing hardware too,
Zero
okay.
hitches found presently
That you
or
can't
in
buy.
13,908,665 possible futures.
Hooray!
Yeah!
So what's the plan, Cap?
Well, Frankie, Deadbot's gonna send you the coordinates for
haven't
your
seen
first
this
target,
before, so this is kinda weird.
Now. Your targets might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Mission
Okay.
received.
Now, this is gonna continue until all the targets are acquired and our mission is completed smoothly and without a hitch. Isn't that right, Deadbot?
Yes, no hitches located, Sean. Not a single hitch in sight.
Nope.
But first, let's teleport down to the stage to check in on E3 happenings. The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth.
This is very cringe and very cheesy.
Oh, planet Earth.
Oh, great to be back, right? Am I right?
One of my favorite planets in the whole galaxy.
It's all right.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built just out of frame of camera. Mika, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2021. It
Okay.
feels great to be back on a live stage once again. Over the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting upcoming PC titles with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
And if dozens of new trailers wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show, we are going to tell you how to win a custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So you're going to want to stick around for that.
I want an AMD
Now,
processor
make
though.
sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from Humble Bundle, during which you can get a ticket to get Civilization 6 Platinum Edition for just $10. But right now, we're going to kick things
Okay.
off with Nautica Blade Point, probably the most original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year. Let's go!
Okay. This is so over the top. I love it. Now, some of these will be PC exclusive, some of them won't be, so I won't be able to tell which ones are or not. I like this. I like this game. Dude, just tearing her up. Jeez. Might have been interesting if Captain Steve, Jason, and Bob had presented it. Oh, we could have done that with our green screens. We could have totally done that. I don't have that cool Mech Warrior setup though with the joysticks and stuff. I don't have any of that. Epic Game Store and Steam, okay. Dude, what? Okay. A gigantic chainsaw weapon.
You are watching the 2021 PC
Oh,
Gaming Show.
this is gonna be like Jeff Keighley all over the place.
I am streaming from GeForce Now, a famous cloud gaming service. that
It's gonna be like
connects
Jeff
gamers
Keighley.
you
We're gonna have
with their own library
ad
of games,
reads all over the
purchased from digital
place.
Stores like Steam and the Epic Game Store. Coming up, Dying Light 2 and Orcs Must Die 3. But first,
Yeah,
a trailer for
yeah,
Hunger
that
Games,
is right,
Dying Light 3.
Dick.
And be sure to check
If
out
they
GeForce
hang a
Now,
PC
currently
over
available
people's
for
heads, that means they
PC,
probably have a crappy.
Shield,
I wouldn't say crappy,
Chromebook,
but they
and
probably don't
iOS.
have a
Visit
lot.
GeForceNow.com to learn more.
PS5 has a lot of good PS4 games. Yay! Yeah. World premiere.
Finally, I've made it. My time is now. I will become the best player the school has ever
Dodgeball,
seen.
okay.
Dodgeball Academia, here I come.
Okay. Someone was telling me about a dodgeball game yesterday. Is this the dodgeball game you guys are talking about? I can get behind this. This looks pretty cool. At least it's not a movie. That's true. They're not doing movie trailers. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Yep, okay, this was on Xbox and PlayStation. Dodgeball Academy, okay.
Make sure to check out Dodgeball Academia out
Or
soon
Academia,
from Humble
sorry.
Games. Ooh, that was sweet. Don't you agree, DevBot?
Sure, whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
I'm sensing a little bit of resentment there, buddy. Has something rusted your ports?
Nothing. I am happy to play second fiddle to a captain as charming and handsome as you.
Wow.
I have also definitely not dedicated multiple cores to computing revenge plans in a range of lethalities.
Great!
New target acquired, Cap. It looks like Chivalry 2 with a special word from Steve Piggott, CEO and creative director of Torn Banner Studios.
Exactly, Kadena.
Hey
They're
guys,
showing
Steve
us.
Piggott, founder of Torn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched
Okay.
5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like a first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows, and players are fighting it out
Okay.
on these huge 64-player battlefields. It's all about creating those epic sword-fighting duels that you see in medieval Hollywood movies.
This
and
looks
also that
good. I wanna get
huge
in there and
flash, the
and
Battle of the
actually watch
Bastards
or
kind of
play this.
chaos and carnage. So the post-launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of mid and massive level content updates that are coming out across this year. One of the things we're most excited about is taking it to different eras in the medieval period. Before we've done the early period, now we're going closer to the
The
medieval
rock
period,
music in the background, I
and
love
an
it.
upcoming update where you're going to get a bit more refined medieval armors and refined atmospheres that you can then go in and tarnish it and smear blood all over. But we really want to take players into different experiences and make each of our maps its own game mode and make it something that medieval army would actually do when they go into a space. And when you come across these
Kadena,
pristine
you didn't like the
gardens and
dodgeball?
this
Come
beautiful
on!
castle,
Dodgeball
you
looked
get to
cool.
tear it all down and cause it's a canvas for your destruction.
Okay. We got an M-rated game. What is Tripwire?
Slay them!
Or Torn Banner?
Our passion for Chivalry 2 is basically bottom line.
Okay.
It's the
All
game
right.
that got us onto the scene. And
They're showing a
started
trailer
the
after a
company,
trailer?
And it's the game that's going to take us so much further.
With the post-launch plan for Chivalry 2, the game at launch is a foundation. It's intentionally been built to be extended.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Okay.
Galencourt is the first TO map that's coming out post-launch.
Galencourt is going to take us to the high medieval
Hey,
times
Alex!
or the late medieval times.
It really captures the Agathian ideals of being this like noble, rich, wealthy place where the prosperous live.
You're going to feel like you're sieging Tower of London if it was on a port where ships could dock into. You'll also be blowing up a couple ships, which is fun. We've got a ton of weapons coming in at launch, but there'll be more and more added to it post-launch as well.
A new fighting style is really going to change up the experience and change how you have to fight everyone. Post-launch content is something that we're going to be working on for a long
I'm about to
time.
get into a trash
The game
party.
is really going to at least
It
double in
looks
size.
really cool. And so I definitely have to jump in. Yeah, Chivalry 2.
Next up, we have an exciting look at Dying Light 2, and
Here we go.
make sure to stick around to find out how you could win a custom Mech Warrior PC from our friends at
Thank you,
Intel.
Jeff Keighley. No, there's no rating for it yet? Oh, I was going to say, it's coming out now. So, Dying Light. This is not Dying Light. Is he wearing a thong? No, he's wearing underwear though. Wrangle your taste buds? Okay. I'm interested. What is this? Is that a meatball? Okay. What? What? Okay. Got paint. Get rude with food. Loving the Dying Light 2 gameplay. No! This is way different than I thought Dying Light 2 would be. She introed Dying Light 2 and then they're playing this. It looks like, what is that? Cooking game. What was that? Some cooking game. I can't remember the name of it. Ramen? Okay, ramen. Here's Dying Light,
Hi.
Techland.
My name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director in Dying Light 2, Stay Human.
Okay.
Today, especially for the viewers of the PC Gaming Show, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Dying Light universe. So, stay tuned.
I'm locked in, man. I'm locked
Every
in.
tragedy begins somewhere. This one started with a virus that escaped from Haran, the city we met in the first part of the game, and it reached the whole world, including the city where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6, 2025. That day,
Really?
later known as Black Monday, the military ordered chemicals to be dropped on the city. It was a mistake, a huge mistake. The chemicals mixed with water penetrated the soil, killing plants, turning most people into bloodthirsty monsters. Don't think of them as zombies though. They are more like half-alive, suffering people who attack everything that lives as a result of their pain and rage. Those who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. A new order has been born in the city. People live on rooftops, monsters in the streets. Nobody in their right mind would dare to come down. Well, let's say almost nobody.
Almost.
The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills? Believe me guys, I would gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you. Let me tell you one thing.
Same nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids.
That was weird.
I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day. Over and over.
Just
looking
cut him
for
off.
Something he couldn't find.
That was not
the
good
worst
production.
Part was that he did the same to my sister. I'll never forget her scream when they separated us. What could I do? They had rifles, and we were 5 years old. And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister...
Guy does definitely seem stoned.
There.
And there's a weird cut there.
My Mia. I left her.
We meet Aiden as one of the many, many children.
It's not very good
undergoing
editing on this.
Mysterious medical research. The last thing Aiden remembers from that time is extreme pain, then a fire, and a little girl that was being tested with him. Her name was Mia. She was his sister. What happened next after the fire? Is Mia still alive? The following years haunted Aiden with these questions and with guilt over leaving
wrong
her.
pipe.
Moreover, Mia is the only answer to the question who Aiden really is. Now in 2036, we meet Aiden when, for the first time during his pilgrimage, he finds a clue about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as their consequences await you.
He's just not comfortable in front of camera, guys.
Them all in December
It's very robotic,
2021.
and he's reading something. December 7th, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's not comfortable in front of camera. You're gonna show us some gameplay? Come on.
Ooh, that was Dying Light 2, and it looks great.
And
Didn't show us very much.
Whew. Well, we are here back on the E3 stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what you're seeing on this year's PC Gaming Show.
That is right, Sean. So you out there, keep your comments coming in.
Wow.
And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input on a subject that Sean and I are pretty passionate about, PC building. So this year, we've put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but
You can't
we're
buy
only going
anything,
to
though.
manufacture one of them. And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC Gaming Show, powered by the 11th Gen Intel Core i9 processor.
That is correct. Each of the prototype PCs that you see before you on the screen are paired with one of the 6 factions of MechWarrior 5. The Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine, the Federated Sons, the Compelling
He's smoking the
Confederation,
Kool-Aid.
and more.
So cast your vote now for which faction and custom PC you want to win, and help us pick the best design.
I'm currently personally pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, all right. We'll
God.
check in later to see which group survives this MechWarrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game,
A PC we
Humankind.
can't get, yeah. Or a PC you can't afford because it's gonna cost you like $10,000 to make it.
In Humankind, you will be creating a civilization as unique as you are. And speaking of unique, it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think? Wondering how I got into the game? Let me show you.
What? Did she have her own like developers scanner into the game?
Oh, you think you can beat me? Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires.
Okay. Available now.
Get ready to play against me in the Humankind closed beta, starting now.
Okay. Oh, okay, so not out now. Beta's out now. Sega. This is a mobile game on PC. Kind of looked like that, didn't it, Steve? It did look like that. Maybe they're just doing cross-gen. Like, okay, it's PC and mobile. Okay, you should have started with this. Okay, I'm into this. Look at that. Dude, all right. 2D. I know you're not into 2D stuff, Steve, but this looks cool. Okay. Very Mega Man. Oh no, mobile ad. This is maybe a mobile game. This doesn't look like a mobile game to me. It looks like you definitely need a controller for that. They always run. Okay, wishlist it now on Steam.
Thank you for watching the PC Gaming Show. My
Wow.
name is DevBot. Your cloud
Reminds me kind of Hyperlight Drifter. Okay. The main character.
I am streaming to you
The lighting is phenomenal. Yeah, Trash Party. That looked really good.
like Rocket League and Apex Legends on nearly any
Wow.
device. With a library of over 900 games
Wow.
and new titles added every GFN Thursday, there's something for everyone and always something new.
Bionic
Now,
Commando.
a special word from Valve. But first, Orcs Must Die 3.
Okay. Orcs Must Die.
Oh! Hey! You want it?
Okay. Yeah.
Come and get it. Well, it's about time.
Joining me to talk about Orcs Must Die 3 from Robot Entertainment is design
I haven't played
director
Orcs Must
Jerome
Die. Is
K.
that good?
Jones. Welcome, Jerome.
Thanks, Sean. Glad to be here.
So, for anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Okay, there you go.
Well, Orcs Must Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are
Tower
tons of
defense.
orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts, and the player has to stop them. We give players tons of weapons and traps and tools to do this, and while you're defending the rifts, you can play solo or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are two new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2. So not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios,
I like the art
which are
style
these
of the
new
game.
massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors and outdoors, which is pretty new. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player, making the levels more challenging.
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war machines and war
Wout
guardians.
Peters,
So
will
a
Hello
war
Games be
machine
there? We
is
don't know.
There are these massive
Maybe.
traps. Like
Maybe.
you might release a
They
giant
could be here, or
tornado
they
on
could
the
be at
battlefield, or
Future
you'll
Games
climb into
Expo
a
or Future
catapult
Games,
and you'll
which is
fire
next
at
in about an
giant
hour.
orc armies. And then,
But we
and
don't
then
know
the
for
war
sure. They haven't said
guardians
anything officially.
It's like putting other war mages on the battlefield with you to fight with you, except they have their own attacks and their own special abilities.
Well, I gotta ask then, when and where can we play Orcs Must Die 3?
So OMD3 is coming out on July 23rd on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, and
Okay.
pre-orders start today. So
Coming out next
you
month.
should rush off to Steam now and put OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks to wait for Orcs Must Die 3. For now, though, it's time for us to take a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Okay, yeah, this is the Vampire Masquerade Look like PvP, like a shooter. I think we saw this at on a Jeff Keighley's Summerfest 2 days ago.
6, 7.
This is different though.
8, 9, 10.
Oh,
sweetie.
Overlord. Yes, yes, Kadena. You got me going. What was that game? Was it Overlord? That was a good one. Way back in the day. That was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Kadena. You're not a vampire if you can see your reflection, right? Isn't that the rule? You can't see your reflection if you're a vampire?
But first, you need to find us. All I want is to be with my little girl. Is that so much to ask?
Okay. Maybe we didn't see this the other day. No, this is a different game. Wow, okay. They have 3 different Vampire Masquerade games coming? Holy
Hello,
cow.
this is CERN from Passion Republic Games. We are a Malaysian-based indie game studio working on Gigabash, a multiplayer arena brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes. Today, we'd like to showcase some new and exciting gameplay
Oh,
footage.
Perennial
of our
Millennial!
all-size
Thank you for
characters
becoming a
in
member. You're now
Please,
a fellow
enjoy the
traveler
brawl.
on the channel. Thank you so much, man. Look at this. And Kadena. Dungeon Keeper was good. I liked Overlord because it was more of like a third-person game. I loved Overlord. This is cool. What was it? What was that game a long time ago? It was Rampage? Where you play the gigantic monsters attacking the city? That's what this reminds me of. You got Rampage going on. I love it. Wow, okay. Very, very interesting. Gigabash. Okay, coming out for PS4. Okay.
Let's check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate and make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer interview with Sean.
Now, wait.
Mankind is
facing total annihilation.
Freaked me out there for a second. Sean Murray? No, Sean. Other people are allowed to be called
Humanity's
Sean.
last living generation.
a major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first we must go back.
The Lemnis Gate, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Competitive first person, okay. Very cool looking.
Let's go. Shield. Protect and serve.
Does it come with free friends, LOL? Perennial Millennial.
You have only one mission.
Go to the channel page, go to the community tab, get my friend code in there.
Activate.
For No Man's Sky. I think that's the only game I play that has a friend code in it. Everything else, you can just join multiplayer. Developed a hatred for the mech
Joining us to talk
Woman.
about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Ratloop Games Canada. It's
I
James
feel bad.
Anderson. Thanks for joining us, James.
Sean, it's great to be here.
Now, let's begin by asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
The entire game is set inside of a 25-second time loop. So instead of playing continuously, you'll play for 25 seconds turn by turn. So for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds. And then we, turn by turn, layer new characters into the same 25-second time loop. So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. But then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade. So we have Retrieve XM,
Wow,
Seek and
okay.
Destroy.
This seems
Classic
way overly
Deathmatch,
complicated.
And we have a game mode called Domination.
Can you walk me through a little bit of like what a few turns at the start of a round looks like?
You can see the board, you can see the time loop, everything that's happening. And then we both get time to like observe, plan, and then execute our moves.
When and where can we play it?
So Lemnis Gate will be launching on August 3rd. It's open for pre-orders right now on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much for joining us, James Anderson. Once again, that is the genre-bending, first-person shooter, turn-based strategy game.
It's too
Lemnis
much.
Gate.
It's too
Now,
much.
We're not the only one marooned in the stars out here. Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
Next Space Rebels.
No Man's Land has a technical term. It's called common, which means, my friends, that space is for everyone. And I mean
He's on StarTube!
Next Space Rebels.
Okay. This be... What? Okay. So this is like very indie Kerbal Space Program, it looks like.
it's alive! It's alive!
Wow, okay. Wow. Whew.
You up for it? Then come on in.
You guys just saw Next Space Rebels. And hey, if you play enough of that game, maybe you'll get good enough at building rockets to join us up in orbit. But don't do anything illegal like Day 9 did. Last break, we set up our Intel and MechWarrior 5 custom PC contest and asked you guys at home to vote for the winners.
Okay.
Well, we're just down to 3 houses now, with Davion, Russell Haig, and Liao being eliminated. So rip to those factions, press F to pay respects, etc., etc. Now that means that we only have 3 houses left: Karita,
This is bad.
Steiner, and Merrick. So make sure to vote now, because the winner will determine the build of the custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So let's keep the show moving. And next up, it's a brand new medieval RPG. This is War Tales.
War Tales, okay. I do like the pace of it. It's
100
going
years have passed
good.
since the rise of the Edoran Empire and its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land, work is not scarce.
Let me move over for those subtitles for you.
The stories of this age have been recorded. They are known as the War Tales.
The War Tales. Oh, Dark Savage 2007. Heck yeah, maybe that's a game for you then. So they definitely seem like a more model specific game, but hey, heck yeah. Okay, turn-based combat. Good night, Neon. Oh, Too tired to watch. Good night, everyone. Neon, it'll be up later on, so yeah, go to sleep. You can watch it tomorrow if you want to.
That was the debut of War Tales, an open-world RPG from Shiro Games about leading a mercenary troop on a sprawling adventure. And speaking of mercenaries, our battle for the best custom PC based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries continues. We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you keep voting for the PC build you like the most and head over to PCGamer.com/IntelMW5 for your chance to win. So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all, and this year's PC gaming show is so full
Where's
of
your
games
guy
set
at?
in space. It's
He
starting
left
to
the
feel
stage?
a little crowded up there, but the next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars. In Ixion, you struggle to maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing the survivors of other failed expeditions. We think this will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So here is your first look at Ixion.
Okay. Not what I expected at all. Okay. Ixion, aerospace engineer. Oh, it's just the intro. Okay.
The Earth.
I was like, wow.
Our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learned, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all.
What does the gameplay
survival
look
of
like?
Humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore,
Come on.
and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Oh, this is the trailer. Okay. Oh, oops. Killed the moon. Coming out next year. Okay. No gameplay? What does it look like? World premiere. Lone Sales. Okay. I liked Lone Sales. The side scroller game. It was really fun. Yeah, no gameplay yet. It's all an idea, but you can pre-order it now. Yeah, I'm good. I want to see some gameplay. Perennial Millennial, if you are on Twitter, you could add us. Oh yeah, exactly, you guys. You can hit me on Twitter, Kadena, Captain Steve. I need to put that in the description. This looks just like Far. except for it's in water instead of the desert. Oh, is it a sequel? Changing. That's why. Okay, that's why it looks so similar. It's a sequel. Oh, jeez, this guy and his flying graphics card.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean. Building list of known human sidekicks. Alex Vance and...
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes. Can you compute that, DevBot?
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, robot lead.
DevBot, I think it's time for a hard reboot. Frankie, can you take over while I sort this out?
No.
Aye, aye.
No.
Let's take a look at the next game reveal.
That's not, Frankie. Thank you. Now, do you think she's in there just waiting in her little mech to get something thrown? Oh, yeah. Handle this. Throw it to the next preview or trailer. I vote for AI a lot. See ya, Ninja Tombot. Good night. Gonna go to sleep. Now, where is the PC TV series trailer? Oh, it'll be a series about buying a graphics card at this point. The struggles, trials, and tribulations of buying a graphics card. All right. I think they have no self-respect. I think their bar is very low. Their bar is very low. Tripwire. Okay. Whoa, what is this? A space first-person shooter. Interstellar Insanity. Killing Floor 2.
A little help would be appreciated.
Okay.
It's the PC Gaming Show, and when
Here
you're
it
not
is.
watching me,
Again.
your favorite recurring bit of a robot, make sure to head over to GeForceNow.com.
If they wanted a good
For our
voice actors, they could have asked the No Man's Sky community. Yeah.
This week, you can try out all the priority benefits, including faster access to playing your favorite games, longer playtimes, and the glory of high-performance gaming with RTX on. Act fast. Special offers only available for a limited time. Still more to
Music
come,
made me think of
including
Doom. I know Perennial Millennial. It sounded like rocking like Doom.
But first, the captain of our program, Sean Day-Night Plot, has an interview with Darian Katz from Piranha Games to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'll be taking notes.
Okay, I guess we're doing MechWarrior 5.
Ah, DevBot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is the Senior Marketing and Community Manager, Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Oh, look at that beard.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is
like that beard.
gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995.
This is HQ. What is your situation?
I could do some
MechWarrior 5
voiceover for them.
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back. But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. But it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
Replace the
Well,
green
let's
hair,
start
dude.
at the real basics of what makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so that you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. When you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch
Beard
and
Envy.
start from any of the great houses. And then carve your path through the galaxy from there. There's, speaking of paths, there's new career paths, which earn you powerful upgrades for your battle mechs.
Yeah.
And it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big one for me.
Can you
Beachhead
tell
is
that
basically
MechWarrior is partly a
clearing
sponsor of this?
An enemy base landing
The amount of
zone
times they keep
for
saying
your
the word
invasion
mech.
force. So as you land on the planet, you're wanting to take out
If No Man's Sky shows up, I will go
installations
crazy
so that
too.
the enemy can't communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called Extrasolar Moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment.
Pay for this game and support my beard.
Mask, which is
Yeah,
a little
it's
like a
exactly
turbo boost
yeah.
for mechs. New weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles, and stream SRMs. So a lot of new content. I'm really excited about it.
Can you talk to me about what
Basically,
are the new different mechs? How
Martin,
they play
basically.
differently?
The 7 new chassis of the Vulcan, Dervish, Corsair, Marauder 2, Champion, Charger, and Hatamoto Chi. But a couple of my favorites.
Familiar names in there, yeah?
Yeah. So the first one I'll talk about is the Vulcan. It's a very
Don't
unique
interrupt
mech.
me
It's
while
got
I'm mentioning
nickname,
stuff.
The Scarecrow, which you'll see from the profile. It's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the franchise. It's a 40-ton mech. It's highly mobile, and typically it's used for reconnaissance or scout missions because of its mobility, so it can get in and out fast.
Glorified
if you're
war
looking for a
robots.
specific
I mean,
target, if you're on an assassination
mech games are
mission,
probably
for
very
example,
cool. They're not
you get
my
in there,
thing.
Find your target, get back
But I
out.
bet you
Another mech
people
that
love
I'm
'em.
super
They
excited
love 'em.
about. This is one of my favorites. Is the Marauder 2. This thing is a
Looks
100-ton
cool.
assault mech, and it is just huge beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we've talked about
I do
before.
prefer Titanfall 2.
Modding. I know that MechWarrior
I would
5
love
has a rich
it
modding
be the
community. What are some of the
Titanfall.
amazing mods you've seen?
Titanfall 3.
developed?
We need
There's
that.
simple modifications from HUD changes, changing colors, adding mechs, weapons, and equipment, to full conversion mods. We've got basically a mech commander mod in development that is just amazing. That's a top-down, real-time strategy game. So really, anything you can imagine, somebody out there in the community is probably working on.
Where can people go to get MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, Microsoft PC, and of course, Xbox.
No PlayStation?
Thank you so much, Darren Katz, for joining
Okay.
us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And of course, a warm thank you to MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next, let's take a look at Silt.
Titanfall 3. Now I want Titanfall 3. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone. I want some Titanfall 3 now. I need to go back and play some Titanfall 2. That fish just ate through a chain. This is a very interesting game. So you can transfer your consciousness over to different things. Whoa. Whoa, it's kind of creepy. The art style is very creepy. Very Tim Burton. Okay. Very weird. Okay. Protocol 3, protect the protect the pilot. Blah. Oh, rating pending. Oh, is this that neighbor game? I think it's a neighbor game. someone slipped me some LSD. I know! It's just a very hard transition to go from Mech Warrior to an underwater black and white weird game, and then this? Very hard transitions with all this. What? We're creeping up on a guy who's taking a shower? Okay. Whoa! Hello Neighbor, that's what it was. Hello Neighbor 2. I've seen Hello Neighbor, I've never played Hello Neighbor. Is it fun? It looks kind of creepy, kind of scary, just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Following the incredible success of the first game, we are very excited to return to such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience yet. Set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, you will work alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum. You will lead efforts to contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild, and for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs, and we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Thank you. Biggie Cheese, thank you for the £2 super chat, man. And it just says, The Neighbor Game, Jason 2021.
We ignored
you knew what I meant. Thank you, man.
We forgot the lessons. We abused our power. We played with genetics like it was a toy.
Is this the same trailer? I think it is.
We weren't careful. And now, here we are.
Yep, there it is.
This is a very different world.
Jurassic World Evolution 2. Jurassic Jark, yeah. Almost. Coming, they still don't have a date? It's 2021. It is 2021. I mean, we're halfway through 2021.
You just saw Jurassic World Evolution 2, and you know, after all your failed attempts at running a dinosaur park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so far today,
I don't like him as much as the chick. I can't remember her name. Not the mech one.
All about War Tales, Nautica Blade Point, and unsurprisingly, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I have a feeling, though, that may change as we have plenty more to come. Let's now head on over to see what the folks at New Blood Interactive have cooking. Take it away.
He's too hammy for me. He's too hammy. Whoa, okay. What? Okay, we're getting hit with a whole bunch of different games. Wow, okay. Okay. What in the world is going on here? Dude. These are a lot of very indie games, and I'm loving it. New Blood, okay. We love you and we hate money.
It
I
just
appreciate that.
wouldn't be the PC gaming show without a fantastic new Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on.
He's
for
not from New
2021.
Zealand.
Some stuff you might know about, some stuff you might not know about, and some stuff we're not ready to talk about just yet. But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood. Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course, the Thief series of games. And not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's
Not one
really
bit.
great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. We kind of need to hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our next video. We got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but see you next year.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look, he doesn't even go here.
Okay.
Is everything okay, Dave? Not now, Mom, I'm upset. We've spent a year
That
on
was
this.
good.
Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell.
That was good.
Gabe. Bull. PC Gamer. This isn't over.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sure Dave is and will be fine. And if he's not, who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
I like you. You're bad, Sean,
Hi,
sir.
this is Gabe Newell. I want to thank PC Gamer for all of the opportunities it gives us as developers to connect
Santa
with
Claus.
gamers around the world and highlight the new and exciting projects we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free. We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on Steam. During the week of the festival, developers from around the world release their demos for you to play.
Time to put on the gamer pants.
Oh my god! So go explore the newest titles. From first-time devs to seasoned pros, this is Steam Next Fest.
Oh, some of those look pretty good.
Okay. Let me hijack your event to promote my event. That's not how you do it, Gabe. Oh. Oh, okay. Is this a Dark Souls clone, it looks like? It looks very similar to Solstice, okay. I wonder if it's trying to be like Dark Souls or not. God, okay. Hey, it looked good. I'm into Dark Souls.
Hello, Sean. I am Deadbot, dedicated to serving you and your crew's every need.
Glad to have you back, DevBot.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me neither? That's a weird thing to say.
But any disagreement over hosting responsibilities or all-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time
They need
to
to get
look
her in
at
more.
some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know
Hardware?
we keep frame
What's
rates
that?
high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the games. We put our heart and soul into these machines, and if
buy
that means
anything.
using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to
Okay.
make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not quite Alex Vance's gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor is it quite up there with Gabe Newell's dream of a direct brain-to-game interface, but the Impulse is as close as we're going to get this year. The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your hand to beat your finger to the click. In theory, it's giving you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent. If it works out, we could see a tech like this become commonplace in esports. And if it doesn't, let's hope our neurons at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you guys might be wondering what this chonky beast is. So allow me to introduce you to the Fanatec CSL DD wheelbase. Do you want to feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then you need a serious force feedback wheel. Direct drive wheelbases gets you as close to the feel of a real racing machine without, having to huff gas and stuff like that. Historically, the problem with this tech has been the price, which has involved dropping real car money on your rig. So Fanatec aims to solve that. The CSL DD comes in at only $350, which still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors. And the CSL DD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slight overkill to use it for Rocket League, though.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, sometimes less really is more. If you want to play The Witcher 3 on the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along for the ride. Just use the One X player. A wave of more powerful processors have finally made handheld PC gaming a reality. Inside this Switch Lake machine, you've actually got an Intel Tiger Lake chip with Xe graphics. These mini machines are going to be cropping up more and more, expect major advances still to come. Lastly, let's take a look at the Asus
twice the size of a Switch.
PG32UQX. Not the most catchy name for this gaming monitor with all of the trimmings, but it's actually one of the sexiest PC products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter than the sun.
$3,000. You can buy a gaming PC for that. You used to be able to.
Still upstanding, it's time for more killer games, starting with Chaos Gate.
$3,000 for a gaming monitor, guys. Ugh. That's PewDiePie levels of stuff right there. Holy cow. Maybe, it's the Switch Pro. See how gigantic? That thing was like this big. I mean, like, WC. Oh. Camera. It was like, it's huge. It's huge. My camera's not working with me, sorry. Did I miss something? Is this Warhammer? Yep, Warhammer. Demon Hunters. All right. Or Damon Hunters.
You just got the chance to witness Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40k game from Frontier and Complex Games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2022 release. Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Okay. Kadena said she gave $2,200 for her gaming PC. Yeah, don't worry though. They'll give you they have you covered with a $3,000 monitor, a $3,000 screen. Holy God.
Афганистан сильно изменил вас. Наверное, это тяжело нести на себе такое бремя. Испытывать бесконечную боль и терпеть ужаснейшие кошмары за весь тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие другие, всего-навсего желали счастливой жизни. Не так ли? Пожалуйста, не смотрите на меня, как на монстра. Я думаю, что я почти такая же, как и вы. Вы лучше скажите мне, а вы приняли условия острова?
We move over for the subtitles. Whoa. Cheeky 3,000, yeah. Woo. Got a 1060, heck yeah. The only reason I would say to upgrade to an RTX like a 2060 is the DLSS. It helps a ton in games. Can't do it with a 10. You gotta get a 20 or a 30. And good luck finding a 30.
Начать собирать остатки вымпела. Слушай, жнец, далеко не все из наших товарищей погибли. Это невероятно суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, невозможно не захотеть.
Yeah, Biggie Cheese, I agree. Xbox still has this beat. I think Xbox so far is the best one. Nintendo might beat it, but I don't know.
Понимаете? Я ведь ни капельки не злюсь на вас. Нет, мы с вами точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова, как на врагов. Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся.
I don't know if I like the subtitles like right there. Those subtitles seem very small. Why aren't they like up here? Why aren't they up there? You're killing me with the subtitles being like really tiny right here.
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ Волков. Химическое оружие уже уехало в могилу. Теперь все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Вы поганые предатели.
Looks very cool. Looks like Stalker. Looks like Metro, for sure. Whoa, whoa. Pioneer, or Pioneer. There's 2 E's on Pioneer. Pioneer. Looks good. Just change the language, yeah? No Man's Sky with DLSS is a game changer. Yes, it is.
To vote for which custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So vote now for one of the remaining MechWarrior factions by typing into chat wherever you at home are watching. All right, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
No Man's Sky, excuse me. No Man's Sky. She doesn't speak for us all.
On behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to the EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get past those pirates earlier. You're about to take on an adventure like no other.
This showcase is full of cringe.
Capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer. But I believe you have what it takes to become a capsuleer. In EVE Online, you forge your own path.
This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation, and we specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips in bulk.
I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against the oppression, against the bad guys, and it's like a project. And you're kind of putting the pieces together.
This guy probably has a normal life. Yeah.
For the ship and all the modules, and that ship.
I guarantee you, they had him. They were like, they looked around and said, "Hey, who wants to be in part of E3?" And he raised his hand, didn't know anything, and he's like, "Ah, crap. Okay."
Who might be out hunting explorers.
3090 Unformidable Wolf.
You know, bullets are flying.
I wish 3090 FTI. Woo!
You're gonna lose your ship.
That's a $3,000 card right there. 3090 Ti. A 3090 Ti Titan. Come on. Online co-op? What is this? Get dinosaur eggs, PvP. Lumber Hill, okay. Nintendo Switch. Oh, what is this? I couldn't even read what that was. Abolish? Procedurally generated dungeons, okay. I think I've seen this before. Okay, I think I've seen that. Do you know when Hello Games will they fix the anomaly? I can't find anyone. The servers might be down. And so that could be it. If their servers are down, then there won't be any multiplayer. So, that could be it. Gameplay? That's gameplay. Whoa, that looks really cool. It's like a mixture of 2D and 3D. I like that. That style is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a 3D world with 2D characters all over it. Okay. For some reason I thought this was an animated Half-Life, almost. Need a crowbar. Tiny King Game.
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survivor Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego world premiere, w którym znajduje się ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Chernobylite.
Get Even is a great game, guys. If you haven't played Get Even, you should play it. It's a really good game.
Power plant? We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start.
I'm only really interested in one thing. Where is Tatiana?
That ghost you're chasing. I don't know what
and he
to
had a beard, Biggie Cheese. He had a beard.
Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. Sniper, are you in position?
Affirmative. I took the roof of an abandoned building.
I'm getting the feeling no this guy is gonna get the short stick. It might. We do have another event coming up later on today. In about 15 minutes, we have another event.
Not great.
Speaking of that, I need to get that ready. Let me get that ready while we're watching Chernobylite.
Don't go anywhere, because we have more games on the way. But coming up later, our friends at Games Radar will be bringing you the Future Game Show, a digital showcase of some of the most exciting
are they just gonna do it straight through?
NPC in 2021.
Oh, they might be just showing it straight through.
It's all hosted by video game acting legends Troy Baker and Laura Bailey, and features even more world premieres, exclusive trailers, and in-depth developer interviews. So once we're done here on the PC Gaming Show, make sure you check it out.
Stick around, more trailers, interviews, and reveals coming up.
All right, I got it ready to go. Stream will start in 15 minutes for a Future Game Show. AI presenter. Internet Gravedigger? No, not really. Nothing really standing out. Cringe University mascot is the cheese. Waiting for new Star Wars games? Well, that'd be more of an EA. I think EA is going to be the one having it for now. I know that it's for everyone. Disney came out and said that any game developer can, well, Lucasfilm said any game developer can make a Star Wars game now, just not EA, you know, not only EA, but I think EA is the only one who has one in development. So the next game we're going to see is from EA, but they're not the only ones making Star Wars games. Titanfall 2? Or 3? Sorry, 3? I messed that up. What is this? This looks interesting. Oh, Space Ark. Okay. Okay. Whoa, yeah, take on a big polar bear. Oh, God. This is looking good. Okay, I can take this one. This one looks good. So, is your goal to get back into space? Icarus, okay. August 11th. I had to look at Icarus. Because, yeah, it looks like you land and your goal is to get back.
In a future
of
endless futile war, desertion into hostile syndicate territory was your only option.
Wow.
In this open world RPG, from the jungle to the streets. Maybe you can infiltrate the factions, rob the syndicates, keep your team together, and stay alive.
Rust come to console. I heard it's coming to Xbox.
Just find
but I'm not
a
positive
way
on that. I don't think it's
off
official or anything.
This planet. Mechajama.
Mechajama.
This is it, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching to decide which of these final two beautiful MechWarrior 5 themed PCs gets crafted for your chance to win, courtesy of Intel. Wherever you're watching in the show, just go crazy in chat with the color, house, or number of the build that you want to see. So, here is where we are at so far. It looks like Kurita is at 46%, Merrick is at 23%, and Steiner is at 31%. All right, you guys, if Kurita's not the one you want to win here, you got to get to voting. And we are
Kurita's
almost
gonna
out
win.
of time to vote, but there are still some trailers left. So here is The Wandering Village.
Now, David Wolf, if you press pause in your menu on No Man's Sky, does it say, go over to the Discovery tab? Are you connected to the online services? Because if you're not connected, that means the No Man's Sky servers are down. You have to be connected to online services in the Discovery tab. Check that out, David, just to be sure. Because maybe the No Man's Sky servers are down, that's why you can't see anybody in the anomaly. All right.
This has been such an amazing show so far that I must ask you, my loyal crew.
You should go away, buddy.
What's been your favorite part?
I definitely am looking forward to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Oh, it's so hard to choose every year, but I think I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
Because I'm in the game.
Doubt. For me personally, I cannot wait for Lemnis Gate because I gotta know what a turn-based strategy
MechWarrior
first-person
5?
shooter game even is. What about you, DevBot?
I love the robot Apocalypse. Wait, that doesn't happen until the end. Never mind.
No, not never mind. What did you say?
Wait, what?
Oops, system malfunctioning. Boop, bop, sending the next trailer now.
Yeah. A Perennial Millennial, £5 super chat. Thank you so much. If you ain't drinking, then you ain't thinking. Someone, somewhere. If you ain't drinking, you're not making it through the Gearbox presentation. I'm telling you. That was hard. Half an hour. That was the longest half hour of my life. It's Randy Pitchford's fault, too. Yes, turned on. It was confirming. It's not on our end. Dang it. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe No Man's Sky servers are just getting hammered. Okay, it's not that cringy. It was kind of funny. Yeah. What in the world? Bleeding people? Bleeding eyes? Oof. Randy pitch balls? Yes. It's terrible, man. It's like he didn't even know they were making the Tiny Tina game. He was more focused on that movie that he couldn't show. So terrible. So bad, Gearbox. Oof. Maybe they're under maintenance for the next
All right, you guys,
expedition.
this
Maybe.
is the moment. The moment we have building up to all PC gaming showcase.
This guy is way done.
Tireless
Come on.
efforts to spam the chat, we
Get-
have figured out
what's
which
up with the
custom
pointy?
MechWarrior
No.
5 PC we are going to build. So thank you guys out there for all of your votes to help us pick the perfect rig to represent this year's PC gaming show. All right, day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Tom roll.
Can I get it? Or a drum roll?
Yeah. COVID only.
Is Karina!
Wow. Sir,
All right, you guys,
a
let's
little
take
bit more
look at
respect
the
for that.
actual PC winning build one more time.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's coming up. We
Here it
need
comes.
to take
Here-
a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is. Now
That's the
that
actual
is
PC?
A beauty. Great choice, everyone. I knew I could trust
That looks
random
like a monster
strangers to vote
PC.
on things on the internet. With the help of our master modder in Intel, we'll get right to work building this custom PC. And more importantly, now that you've chosen it, you got a chance to win it. Go to PCGamer.com/IntelMW5 and enter for a chance to win that sexy machine.
It's
All right, if you
gorgeous.
want
and
that
thank you
thing.
to our sponsor for this sweepstakes, Intel. Of course, the custom mech PC will be powered by the 11th gen Intel Core desktop processors that push gaming performance with up to 5.3 gigahertz speeds and deliver the power needed to game
8 minutes
at the
until
highest level.
future game show, guys. 8 minutes.
Well, we are now in the home stretch, but we've got a few more brand new trailers to show you before we get out of here and return to space.
Oh,
First
God.
up, a spiritual successor to one of my favorite games of all time, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, a game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at Songs of Conquest.
Songs of Conquest. See, the art in these games is amazing. I can't imagine how hard it is to do all that. Well, if you want to look at when we got you. Put it in normal case and add more fans. Kadena, you know what's up. When I got my rig, I didn't realize my PC case was basically flat on my desk, and I had to prop it up so I can get some air to flow through the bottom of it. Oh, it was the worst decision I've ever made. I had to get a new case because there's no airflow in that thing. You need airflow in a PC. Are you in Australia? Oh, ow, sip. Not available in my region. Are you down under, buddy? It's probably what it was. They should mark it as, North America or whatever happens to be the case. They didn't say anything about that, though. Not that I caught. Anyway. World premiere.
Wake up, sleeper. Dreaming again?
Okay. I'm liking this.
Every
Futuristic.
cycle, you take your chances. You roll your dice.
Okay.
You do the work, get paid, survive.
PCs hate pollen
You turn up
too,
for
just
your
like
friends.
asthmatics. Yes.
Or
Pollen
you
and dust. Whew. So don't put it on a
That's
carpet.
life on the
Never
line.
put your PC directly on carpet. Put it above. Like get a piece of wood or something like that. That's what I did for a while. I had my PC on the ground, but I had to put it on a shelf
Your body is
that I made out of wood.
Planned obsolescence. SNRP's gift for its escaped workers.
Game looks
Fight
interesting.
this. You can remake yourself here.
When I move my desk, I'm putting filters on my fans. Yeah, gotta filter it out. And it's gonna be hot. I don't know where you're at, Kadena, but it's hot. I'm in Colorado and it's kind of hot here. And so you gotta crack that case open to get some air in there.
Access their secrets.
Art is really cool, yeah.
We are
Roger Hart. Capital. Okay. Citizen Sleeper coming 2022. All right. An exclusive. Oh, they're waiting to give an exclusive game at the end, huh?
Disciples of Warlock.
Okay.
With their guns. And their spells.
Alright, it's a cool, like, Doom-looking game. I like it.
Their grit. Ready for plenty of...
Very Doom.
Ready to cleanse the world. Invaded by demons.
Invaded by demons? Very, very cool looking. Very retro.
Band of warlocks. Because this time, one man is not enough.
Okay. Look at that. Project Warlock. Oh, Jinx!
And there you have it, the 2021 PC Gaming Show. And as I stated at the beginning, it went off without a hitch. Huge thanks to my co-host Frankie Ward, Mika Burton, and of course,
Mika Burton, she was the one.
Sidekick DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so callously, so flippant, and without meaning. Never once stopping to think about how it might make me feel.
What word, DevBot? Incomparable?
No, sidekick. Well, the time has come for the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
What?
Setting a course for Earth.
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all?
Whoa.
Sean!
All-out robot versus human war.
Mika takes over now.
Sean! Sean!
Situation.
Do something! Do something!
Countdown to
Land on her, please.
Begins now.
Oh, DevBot, no! We have so much to live for. I'm pretty sure Half-Life 3 is going to be announced this year!
3, 2, bye for now, Daniels.
Mika takes over. I'll take that. Passed out from the cringe. Exactly, Rick. He passed out from the cringe. Oh, of course, Mech comes at Mech Warrior 5. To be continued next year. Okay. I think that's it.
Oh my goodness, the dev.
Oh! They cut that off. All right. There we go. Now we're on the Future Game Show. Just in time. We got 2 minutes for that. So, what'd you guys think of the PC Gaming Show? Let me put in 1080p. There you go. Now it looks good. So what'd you think of the PC Gaming Show? It was better than Gearbox, cringier than Ubisoft. It didn't have any movie trailers, so that's a +1 for me. So yeah, I think it was pretty good. Spontaneous mech. Last minute mech. It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. Nothing stood out to me. There's a couple games that looked okay, looked pretty decent, but nothing that was like blowing my mind. So it was good. I wish they would have shown a little bit more Dying Light. They made a big deal out of it in the show notes. And then they were like, oh, it's only 2 minutes of the show. But hey, you know what? It was decent. So, I'll take this second. I always forget to say it. We have 280 people watching, which is insane. That's awesome. But we need some likes. So if you want to minimize that live chat for just a second, hit that like button if you haven't done it yet. That way it gets, the stream gets out to more people. YouTube will share it out if it has more likes on it. So, want to do me a favor, please hit that like button. Then we'll get in here. Future Game Show. Now, Troy Baker's hosting, and I think it's going to be along the same lines as the PC Gaming. It's not going to be gigantic announcements. They're probably going to maybe show us what we've already seen, or games we already know about, but maybe it'll show us a different trailer. I don't know, but we're going to find out. So hopefully it's pretty good. I think hopefully it's better than the PC Gaming Show. Nothing stuck in my mind really from this one, which says a lot. Yeah, I still say Xbox. At Xbox presentation this morning, that was the best one so far. Xbox has been the best one so far. And Gearbox, totally the worst. Gearbox is still the bottom of the barrel. Ubisoft and Future Game or PC Gaming, they're in the middle. Contains flashing lights, so be ready for that, guys. If you have anything with flashing lights, be ready for that. Oh, but first, let's show us an ad for our Western Digital hard drive. Most people will say you've shown more people if you dislike the stream. Maybe. Maybe we can do the dislikes if you want. YouTube still hasn't taken away my likes and dislikes yet, so I'm happy for that. I know they've taken away some channels' dislike button. That's kind of weird. Jason just passing by to all your love content. Enjoy your vids. It really helped me on everyone. I hope everyone enjoys the stream. Well, thank you. Ahmad. Oof. I just burped. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Future Studios production. Oh, this one has way more production value. Look at that. Gonna get a big shot of Troy Baker. Come
Hello
on.
there, and welcome to the Future Game Show,
Wow,
powered by
she's coming in
WD
hot.
Black. I'm Laura Bailey, but you may know me as Abby Anderson from The Last of Us Part 2 or Kate Diaz from Gears of War. Today, though, I'll be taking a break from fighting the apocalypse to bring you a whole host of exciting game trailers, reveals, and updates. But before we get into all that, I need to get my co-host on the line. I'm sure you're going to be familiar with this person. He's appeared in The Last of Us, Uncharted, God
Troy
of War.
Baker.
You name it, he's probably in the credits. So without further ado, here is my good friend and continual co-star, Troy Baker.
Hello, Laura.
Okay.
You look amazing, as always. Yes, you may know me from a few video games. Joel Miller in The Last of Us, or good old Agent Jonesy from Fortnite.
Oh,
but over the next
David
hour
Wolf,
or so,
thank you so
Laura
much
and
for the
I
super
are going
chat,
to be
man.
giving you
$10
the
super
inside
chat.
scoop of some incredibly exciting games, and also showcasing developer
And thank you for hitting the like
interviews,
button,
exclusive
sir.
trailers.
Thanks
and
for
a whole
reminding me.
lot
I
more,
hit the like button.
including
Thank you, David.
World premieres.
There's also
World
a chance to win a $500 gift card and a WD Black hard drive by
Man, they
following
are
the
shilling.
link here.
They are shilling
And
today.
we have a new addition to the show this year, the virtual show floor. More on that later. But let's kick things off with the first world premiere. And for that, we're going prehistoric.
Ark, okay. Sam John Randall, thank you for the $4, a 4-pound super sticker. Yeah, give me a drink, man. I'll take the drink. She said prehistoric. I assume that's Ark, but maybe not. What is this? Oh, might not be what you think it is in there. Sorry. Has to be Ark, right? She said prehistoric. Is this the new Ark with Vin Diesel in it? Instinction? What? I never heard of Instinction before. What is that? Grab a whiskey. Yeah. Well, it has to be clear because it has to go. It has to fit with the green bottle. Not that I would do that. Okay, Instinction. Oh, it's a big dinosaur. Okay. What was that game on PlayStation 1 with the dinosaurs? It was like Resident Evil, except for it was the Dino Hunter? No, Dino Crisis. Wait, I'll take a Dino Crisis. Come on. Give me a Dino Crisis. We're doing all these dinosaur games. Let's do it. Bring back Dino Crisis, man. Instinction. Okay. Okay.
I wonder if you can put hats on the dinosaurs. Instinction is expected in 2022. What's next, Laura?
Next up, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a sandbox adventure about the healing power of nature. Let's throw it over to Prideful Sloth HQ to find out more.
G'day from Prideful Sloth HQ. I'm Adam.
And I'm Cheryl, and we're the design team on Grow, Song of the Evertree. Grow is Prideful Sloth's latest project that we're working on with 505 Games.
Grow, Song of the Evertree is a beautiful sandbox game about growing new worlds, building a town, and bringing harmony back to the land.
Grow will be available later this year on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Thanks for watching.
That was quick. Okay.
Once upon a time,
I'll take that. That was good.
our lands teemed with creatures great and small. The beauty of the worlds was unrivaled. The people thrived and lived in harmony with
I want
the
that
land
giant
around
sloth.
them.
Yeah, me too, Sam John. Oh, dude, I would like that sloth.
But this harmony was not to last. Slowly, without much notice, the withering was creeping out from the darkness. Once it took hold, there was little that could be done. Our lands were overrun, and all that was cherished
They watched
disappeared
too much Jurassic
before
Park.
us. But all was not lost. One young, brave soul stayed behind.
Okay.
With support from their friends and
that's a
with
weird-looking book.
boundless determination. This young soul seeks out a way to push back the withering and bring life back to our world.
Okay.
Song of the Evertree.
Okay.
That was Grow, Song of the Evertree, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay, Laura, that was extremely cute, but have you considered more dinosaurs?
You can't just hijack every game reveal and make it about dinosaurs, Troy.
Yeah, you can.
Life finds a way.
Troy Baker, no. Jurassic,
This
we're gonna put. This is
is
the
a
third
very
time we've seen
different
this.
world.
They are.
Hi,
they are
I'm Rich
pimping
Newbold,
that
game
out.
director at Frontier Developments. So as you may have seen earlier at the PC Game Show, we're working on Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Yeah.
We're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to creating the most authentic Jurassic experience yet. We've got tons of new features across 4 different game modes, including our original Jurassic campaign, which is a story set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You're going to be
God, he has a
leading
good
efforts
beard.
to contain,
I need a
control,
beard
and
like
conserve
that.
all those dinosaurs now running out in the wild. You'll be working alongside characters from the films, voiced by original talent, such as Jeff Goldblum.
Hi, I'm not Sean Murray.
And in the
Yes.
game, we have over 75 prehistoric species. We've got new dinosaurs, we have returning community favorites, and we've added flying and marine reptiles to the game. I'm really thrilled to be showing you a first look at footage from the game itself. This is from our species field guide series
finally.
of videos focusing on one of the many prehistoric species we have in the game. This is an iconic, popular dinosaur. It's the Triceratops, but we're showing you it in a new environment never seen before in Jurassic World Evolution. I hope you enjoy it
Thankfully,
and are looking
yeah.
forward to the game releasing later this year.
This is the first time we've seen gameplay. We just keep seeing that trailer over and over again.
The Triceratops is one of the most recognizable herbivores to ever have existed. It is best known for its trio of facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns in particular can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke it.
It's not gameplay, but That was like an in-game cinematic. What the? Oh, you're killing me.
That was Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is launching in 2021 on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S.
Good Lord.
Okay,
Too many
for this
consoles
next section, we're bringing the joys of E3 to your home with a series of demos you can play right now. That's right.
Okay.
Today. This is the Future Game Show virtual show floor. And remember, if any of the featured games grab your interest, you can try them out now by heading to the Future Game Show Steam page. So let's head down to the show floor where I believe Laura is waiting.
Yes, hello, and welcome to the Future Game Show's virtual E3 show floor. Just look at it, Troy!
I am looking at it. It is incredible. They nailed it. You know, minus the queuing and the heat and the,
queuing at the lines, the queuing.
But man, the darkness, perfection.
All right, enough reminiscing. Let's check out some games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale of Paper. This is a striking platformer from Open House Games where you transform to solve puzzles in an oversized world, dodging creepy crawlies and mischievous Roombas.
And now for another Tale of Paper as you shift packing boxes in the house-moving sim Get Packed, fully loaded. As you can see, it's all about moving couches. On a couch with your friends in couch co-op. It's going to be available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, and is also backwards compatible on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Are you done saying couches?
Yes. Hey, Laura, do you want a drink?
Sure. What do you have? Wait, what's that?
Where are we going here?
You know, don't worry about them. They're Steam Early Access codes. Go, 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 go.
So about that drink.
So pause the video and watch that where you put those access codes in.
Here's a genre cocktail full of co-op action RPG combat and finished with a survival twist. How does that sound, huh? Okay. I said,
I heard what you said. Tell me about the game.
This is Gatewalkers, which sees you and up to 3 other players banding together to tackle procedurally generated worlds full of monsters. But
a little late.
You also have to gather resources to fight off hunger, thirst, and the dreaded cold.
Codes? What codes?
Got it.
Exactly.
Let's hope no one gets thirsty enough for another one of your jokes. Anyway, come over here and check out the many imaginative worlds of Game Deck. This is an isometric RPG that has you solving crimes across multiple virtual realities, where your choices will shape the world around you in and outside of the simulations.
Ooh, speaking of detectives, check this out. Backbone is a gorgeous adventure game from Eggnuts set in a dystopian Vancouver, where you must crack cases to clean house in this corrupt post-noir city. Plus, you're a raccoon.
Well, if you like raccoons, allow me to offer you more critter-based adventures with Beacon Pines. Set inside of a magical storybook, Beacon Pines sends players to a sleepy mountain town where you collect powerful words that can completely alter the narrative in this charming but mysterious tale.
You know, I'm detecting a theme with the anthropomorphic animals. You know, Laura, I've always...
Another one? Codes right there. Boom. Pause the video.
Troy, focus. I've got a triple threat of fighting foxes to show you. This is Trifox, a charming cartoon brawler where you fight waves
if you
want
to play Chernobylite.
Adaptable combat classes.
I think that's only on PC.
Great, huh?
I think.
Yes, totally. But now it's time to get serious. Mankind is gone, but the beavers remain. Welcome to Timberborn.
Timberborn.
It's a unique city builder where players set out to create the ultimate beaver society. This involves everything from constructing dams to crafting carousels.
A beaver society.
Bucktooth critters need a solid work-life balance.
I love it. I love that.
So, what's next?
Never fear, the Rift Breaker is here.
Wow. What was that?
Is what I would say if I was playing our next game, which is a base-building survival game where you hack and slash your way through hordes of alien creatures. Look at it!
Oh, no. I want to hear more from the Rift Breaker.
Okay, maybe after this showcase we're meant to be hosting.
And with that, we've reached the end of our little tour. But remember, you can go hands-on with all of these games right now by visiting the Future Game Show page on Steam. Now,
There you go.
how do we quit this? Is it a... No, that's update preference. I don't need to update this. Laura, can you help me out just a little bit?
I got you.
Okay.
We're back. Quick note, from here on in, when you see this pop up on screen during a trailer, it means you can visit the Future Game Show page on Steam to play a demo and go hands-on with the game immediately.
Okay, they're doing demos.
Adrian!
Oh.
I was doing Rocky.
No.
Sorry, I just always wanted to do that. It's because our next game is all about floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Check out this exclusive presentation from Steel City Interactive about Esports Boxing Club.
Okay. I haven't seen a boxing game in a while.
Coming later in 2021, Esports Boxing Club brings you the greatest fight roster in video game history. With over 200 fighters already signed, we've got some of the biggest and most anticipated names.
Wow.
From the absolute legends of the sport to the most exciting names in boxing today.
Okay.
The first women's division ever represented in a video game. And the hottest new talent. But
You're
what
gonna show
about
me
the
gameplay?
game? Let's take a closer look at the next-gen visuals and gameplay
There
that
you
are
go.
set to make ESBC the greatest of all time.
It's good. It's definitely one for the grandkids and stuff to say, like your old granddad was in a game and busting people up. So it's going to be quite cool.
You gonna show me the game? There you go. We're gonna do still shots of a game? Show me the game in action.
SBC is all about fluidity.
There you
being able
go.
to create angles, recreating mannerisms from boxes. The physics system doesn't just rely on animation. This allows us to recreate realistic knockdowns. Even when a fighter's unsteady on their feet, it's not purely animation based.
There was
we've
a
had
boxing game that came out that was way better than this.
coaches come into the studio and provide input.
It came out years
to
ago.
Watching capture and actually reviewing the game during its development. And now we really feel like we've created a true representation of the sport.
Conor McGregor.
Presentation is important to us.
He got taken out
Just
by
because we are
Mayweather.
in the studio,
He took him out of the
we're still
game.
going to aim high when it comes to production values.
Esports Boxing Club, coming to PC and all major consoles with early access in 2021.
Okay.
Esports Boxing Club is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series
They
X,
just told us
and
that,
Series
Troy.
S.
Literally just told us that.
Next up, we've got a deeply immersive World War II shooter with over 100 players taking part in epic battles recreated using aerial
Beyond the Wire?
photography and satellite imagery. Let's take a closer look at Hell Let Loose.
Hell Let Loose, okay.
Product
Yeah.
not yet rated.
Pre-order now to unlock Rocky. Woo! It's coming in hot.
My name's Max Rea. I'm the founder of Black Matter and
That's
the
a
lead
good
developer
name,
of Hell Let
Maximilian?
Loose.
Yes.
Hell Let Loose began as the idea of a couple of hobbyist game developers all the way back in 2015. Following a successful Kickstarter, we launched into early access in the middle of 2019. And since then, we've delivered 9 enormous updates, including entire systems overhauls, 6 new maps, tons of new weapons,
Hey!
gadgets, and vehicles.
Tashonia.
As well as expanding our unique real-time strategy-inspired metagame. As a result, we've been fortunate to sell more than 1 million copies during our first year of early access. 2021 is only going to be bigger. I'm excited to announce that we're launching out of early access on July the 27th with the introduction of the Soviet forces
Yes,
on the Eastern
Kadena.
Front,
Awesome.
including
Help
famous
it
battles
out.
like Kursk
Love
and
it,
Stalingrad.
Kadena.
Before we close out the year by bringing Hell Let Loose to next-generation consoles. Hell Let Loose has only grown due to the vibrant community that surrounds it, from our earliest Kickstarter backers to our newest recruits. We're excited to introduce you to this ever-evolving and expanding World War II experience. We hope you enjoy
I'm gonna
this
pin that
first
for a little
look
while.
at what's to come.
The pinned comment is if you want to get into the Chernobylite beta, There was codes earlier in the game, in the stream, like maybe 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. So you could go back, pause it, and use one of those codes to get in on Steam. Hell let loose.
Hell Let Loose is launching on Steam on July 27th and coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 in 2021.
So, Laura.
Later.
Have you ever wanted to play XCOM, but in real time, with up to 7 of your friends?
Of course.
Yep, that's what I thought. Then you need to keep your eye on this next game.
Hello, my name is Karol Horvat, CEO of Ironwood, a game dev studio based in Croatia. And for the past few years, we have been working on Red Solstice 2 game. It is a real-time tactical battlefield game, which supports up to 8 players and has a fully playable co-op campaign. We are ready to show you the launch trailer now, so get ready for June 17 when the game launches on Steam, and have fun blasting some mutants.
Okay.
You are
short and sweet.
The Executor, a high-class commanding officer with advanced cybernetic capabilities. You were awakened to lead a secret task force that will counter the threat of Stroll mutants and liberate Mars.
Welcome back, Executor. The Stroll infestation has now infected all colonies on Mars. Build your squad from 6 unique classes of elite soldier,
Biggie Cheese
utilizing
is all
their
we
skills
have.
to best suit each mission
Unenthusiastic
type.
white guys with beards.
Customize their
That's all we
weapons and tech,
have.
as well as their upgrades and abilities.
That is very
Take
Halo
command on the
reminiscent.
battlefield using the command radio to give orders to the whole squad or individual soldiers. Concentrate fire on targeted locations and carry out supply runs even during the heat of battle. Recruit your friends to the fight and join in up to 8-player co-op missions to save Mars in our name.
Yes, exactly, yes. What do we do? Who's online right now? Is anyone streaming?
Purge Earth of a Mutant Invasion in Red Solstice 2's Survivors, which is coming to Steam on June 17th.
Skate 3? I'm hoping,
Our
Roger.
next game is about delivering mail in a sleepy American lakeside town. Let's join Dylan from Gamius to learn more.
Delivering mail, okay. Oh, this is going to be a nice, cool, relaxed game.
Hi, I'm Dylan from Gamius, and it's great to be here at the Future Game Show. We're currently getting very close to finishing Lake, a game that's set in the 80s. You play as Meredith Weiss, who takes a break from her life in the big city to deliver mail in her hometown. It's a job you can do at your own leisure, and you will get to know the people in Providence Oaks along the way. Today, we're excited to share an example of an activity after your workday is done. Movie night with Angie from the video store.
This is fun. It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural, but of course we can only see one movie at a time. So, which one will it be?
My pick? All right, let's see. Big Trouble in Little China?
Yes.
Blue Velvet? Or The Great Mouse Detective?
Ooh, Great Mouse Detective.
All right, I'm ready to pick.
Great Mouse Detective.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah!
Wouldn't have picked you for a Disney fan. Oh well, let's get in touch with our inner child.
Yeah,
We
Sherlock
won't spoil
Holmes
more,
cartoon
and we
form.
also can't say what Meredith will do after spending 2 weeks in Providence Oaks, because it's all up to you. Lake is coming first to Xbox and PC this September 1st. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
The real postman would be laughing if they had time to watch this. I know, right? She's taking a vacation and delivering mail.
We're excited
It's
to
like,
announce
really?
that Lake is coming to Steam, Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series X and S on September 1st.
Oh,
Now,
September
what kind of a
1st.
showcase would this be without a new Souls-like? Our next game is a pixelated take on the genre, following a
Okay.
protagonist with a giant obsidian sword.
Okay, we have another Souls game.
In the beginning,
there was dust, and from that dust, the moon was born. Eons of idleness passed, before suddenly it shattered. Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens unto earth.
Okay.
From one prodigious shard spawned humanity, and from another, the gods. For a great
Raymond,
many
yeah,
years,
it's starting to.
balance endured.
It's starting
until
to
a
feel like
foul
no,
and
they won't have
malevolent
No Man's
fate
Sky here.
Intervened.
But you never know.
Spread greed and distrust among his kin, compelling these calamitous beings to conquer man. Centuries of servitude passed, until finally, aided by a veiled ally, humanity revolted. The Great Crusade overthrew the old gods, imprisoning them within the sacred walls of the
No Man's Sky will never be at
at the
E3 again. They're
expense
done
of
with
untold
stages.
lives. A peace was wrought, but it was not
I can
meant
see that,
to
but
last, for the
if Hello Games has a new game coming out,
returned from his
maybe,
concealment,
maybe.
conducting atrocious experiments upon his caged kindred. A darkness permeated the lands. Rivers stagnated, crops failed, and the world of man began to fade. The great moon, witnessing all, wept a final
There's a lot of
shard,
cinematic here.
a shard of the purest obsidian. And thus,
Goodbye,
a glimmer
Biggie
of
Cheese.
hope remains.
Are you out? Are you going to bed, Biggie Cheese? July 29th, next month.
Customize your combat style and boss rush ancient gods when Eldest Souls drops onto PC and all current console formats July 29th, 2021.
And now we've got a closer look at the next game from the folks behind War Thunder. Here's Tom from Darkflow Software to guide you through Enlisted.
Enlisted, okay. Maybe, yeah, like Elden Ring. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? The last game of the show is No Man's Sky, an update.
Hi there, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully our little trailer has got you interested. My name's Tom, and I'm part of the team at Darkflow Software behind our new game, Enlisted, a historical World War II shooter with some unique gameplay quirks. One of Enlisted's most unique features is the Squads mode, where you head into battle with a squad of AI soldiers under your control. You can instruct them on how to react to enemies, and most importantly, you can switch between any of them seamlessly with the press of a button. You'll only need to respawn when your entire squad is wiped out.
I was
This way,
talking about
you're
Brothers in
always kept
Arms.
right in the middle of the action. Although, if you prefer a more traditional shooter experience, we have a fleshed out solo mode too, where you will only fight
Okay.
against other players. At its core, Enlisted aims to form a golden middle
perennial
ground between
millennial,
the more hardcore and arcade-style shooters currently available. Time to Kill
Later,
is kept
Biggie.
short. A bolt-action
Thanks
rifle
for
to the
joining,
chest
man.
will down a soldier
Seriously,
in a single
thank you.
shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking only a few hits. Vehicles as well can of course be devastating, but have their limitations. Aircraft are restricted to the cockpit view, and crew inside tanks can only use viewports to spot targets, so you'll need to keep your wits about you to really get the most out of these machines. Progression in Enlisted is spread over various campaigns. Currently, you can fight in Moscow, Normandy, and Berlin, with Tunisia
perennial.
and many
They know what
more
they're
coming
doing.
soon. Each campaign features new weapons and equipment.
But
Firearms
what
can be
if?
improved to increase
What
their raw
if?
performance, and soldiers can be leveled up to grant them specialized perks. Different classes of soldiers are able to equip different gear, with specialist classes such as engineers able to build structures anywhere on the map, including FOBs, sandbags and barbed wire defenses, and even anti-tank cannons and AA guns. Enlisted aims to keep historical accuracy
Okay.
in the forefront of development. Firearms, locations, and uniforms are all true to history. No neon pink Sten guns and mohawks here. Each army will be decked out with the equipment they actually used during their respective conflicts. Because of the squads feature, you'll never be short on targets. Twitch reflexes and fast reactions will of course have their place in Enlisted, but even if you haven't had the time to fine-tune your skills, you'll easily be able to come away with a kill count in the double digits. The AI, however, are very attentive and react to sound, and not to be underestimated. But that's all we've got time for. Make sure to give it a try yourself by heading over to enlisted.net/join. Enlisted is cross-platform and available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and
There
S,
you go.
and currently in open beta. New content is added regularly, and no progress will be wiped upon the full release. Once you've signed up, use the code ENLISTNOW for a free bonus on us. I've been Tom, and I hope to see you all on the battlefield. Cheers.
That was Enlisted, which is available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Next up, we've got a
Follow
bullet time
me,
stunt shooter
Survival Bob
with
and
fully
Steve
destructible
on Twitter.
environments. Oh, and the protagonist only has one arm. Let's check out Severed Steel.
Severed Steel. Whoa! Whoa! It's a fast shooter. I like that. Demo! You can get the demo of this, you guys. You can get the demo of this. Dude! That is okay. Whoa, that was loud.
Severed Steel is coming soon on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Seriously
Okay,
fast.
notepads at the ready, because for this next section, we're going to race through 8 exciting upcoming games that deserve your full attention. Here's
Okay.
our future hits montage for 2021.
Okay, let's get it. Very weird. Okay. Okay. Your fans are demanding a Discord. I know I need to get one. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You want to help me with this next one, Oma-chan?
Okay. Did you know that Sega recently
of
announced
Sonic.
Colors Ultimate? We've got some exclusive gameplay from a stage that nobody has seen yet. I hope Sonic does okay without me.
Did not regret.
Wow.
Did not regret it.
Nah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katie
No.
Golden, Senior Producer at Sega of America. And I'm excited to share with you an exclusive clip of Tropical Resort from our upcoming release, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Please enjoy.
All right, let's do some Sonic. Speaking of Sonic, Kadena. Oh, this is like classic Sonic. I like it. Okay. Okay. You missed a ring back there. Go back and get the ring. It's right there. Okay. Whoa! You missed all those rings. Whoa, man. That's not classic Sonic. Holy cow. Yeah, okay. Oh, Perennial Millennial with the £5 super chat. Thank you so much. Dude, you are donating like a madman. I appreciate that. And he says, Jason Plays, you've been legendary in the past few days, mate. Not only your content infectious, but you chose to bring us this regardless. Yeah, seriously. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, can't mute because I'm going to miss one. So there's no telling which music is going to get me caught. So it's okay.
Get ready for Sonic Colors Ultimate, which is racing onto PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September 7th. Moving swiftly on, we've got a new management game from Chucklefish where you play as a powerful artificial intelligence in control of a space station. Do you want to roll the trailer, Troy?
I'm sorry, Laura. I'm afraid I can't do that. I know that you were planning to disconnect me.
No, never mind. I'll handle it. Here is Starmancer.
But yeah, so the only thing I ask is don't get mad if you watch the stream later on. If you're watching it now, like in the future, I can't control any of the ads. So if there's a million ads, I'm sorry, but copyright claims, they can choose where to put the ads. I don't get any choice in that. That's the only thing I'll say. Don't be mad in the future. Movie moves lightning fast. This is different. Starmancer, okay.
We're excited to announce today that Starmancer is coming August 5th, 2021, and it's available to wishlist on Steam now.
Laura, ever since that Lake trailer, I've been thinking, have you ever wondered about the Postal Service? Like, that there's just so much mail,
Not really, no.
Okay. You're saying you don't know about Jeff and Deborah?
Who are What are you talking about? I'm just going to press this button again and hope it explains everything.
Okay. It will. Trust me.
Kiwi is a game about two kiwi birds who work at the post office.
A lot of post office games all of a sudden. What is going on?
I'm Joel. I'm one of the developers on Kiwi, and I'm going to show you how a Kiwi level changes over the course of the game. So in this room, you're transcribing urgent messages and assembling them ransom note style by stamping them onto the page with your butts. You'll come back to this room every so often throughout the game, but there will always be a new twist to change things up. So as summer turns to autumn, now your word fragments are moving around on conveyor belts, and you'll need to chop certain words in half with the descrambler to get the pieces you need. Jeff and Deborah are going to have to deal with all kinds of hazardous work conditions. You got sandstorms during the summer, Mailfly swarms. These guys have no respect for personal property. Paranormal activity. This is genuine footage of an actual haunting. In winter, the post office gets hit with a huge blizzard, and now this level becomes about sharing the warmth of a single tiny lantern to break through blocks of ice and keep each other from becoming kiwi sickles. Our little heroes are going to face new challenges every level and in every room of the post office, whether they're typing telegrams, or packaging shipping crates, or helping an octopus sort the mail.
Postal service.
It's all in a day's work for Jeff and Deborah.
Okay.
Also, you can dress up your kiwis, so don't say we never did nothing for you. We're releasing Kiwi on August 31st for PC and all major consoles, and we hope to see you at the post office. Thanks for watching.
Our post office is now considered retro? Roger, it sounds like it.
You got me, Troy. I'm a believer. Co-op Postal Puzzler
Take a vacation and go work at the post office.
All current console platforms on August 31st, 2021.
See? Told you. Next up, we've got a roguelike with an attitude, a game show shooter where you earn likes for dunking on competitors and causing a little wanton destruction. Will the circle be unbroken? Get it? Find out in this world premiere.
No. World premiere. They make serial killer notes. I know, Kadita. They're stamping with all the letters. I love it. Death is... Wow. The run is all that matters. Death Run TV. Whoa! Okay. They have a demo. Demo of it. There we go. Holy cow. Binding of Isaac much? Smash TV 2, yes. Internet Gravedigger, yeah. Play the pilot now. Okay.
That was Death Run TV, and you can play the pilot right now by heading down to the Future Game Show page on Steam.
Okay, hazmat suits at the ready, because this next game tasks players with building a team of stalkers to survive a 3D scanned recreation of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Here's more on what to expect in Chernobylite.
Chernobylite, okay. This is the game they were putting in codes out earlier.
To, co designerzy sobie wymyślają, to jest pisanie listu miłosnego. Każdy kiedyś był zakochany, pisał list miłosny, wydawało mu się, że to jest takie piękne, wspaniałe, a potem po latach znajdował te listy i mówił: Jezus Maria, co ja tu za bzdury pisałem. Zaczynaliśmy właściwie od gry, gdzie skupialiśmy się na przetrwaniu, na menedżowaniu swoim czasem i towarzyszami. To wszystko wydawało się po designersku dobre, ale zwykle emocjonalnie dosyć nudne. I dlatego dodawaliśmy coraz więcej elementów, które angażowały gracza, które były dla niego ciekawe. Na początku był to taki mały chat, który gracz sobie mógł modyfikować, ale był całkowicie opcjonalny. Z biegiem gry on stawał się coraz bardziej sensem gry, coraz bardziej jego sercem. Nadawaliśmy coraz większą rolę naszym towarzyszom i warto im było dać właśnie tą walkę, coraz więcej potworów, coraz więcej możliwości, coraz więcej broni. Absolutnie normalnym jest, że zaczyna się z czymś zupełnie innym niż to, z czym się kończy.
Okay.
Fight to survive when Chernobylite comes to PC on July 28th, as well as Xbox and PlayStation
Chernobylite,
in the
we
summer.
have Stalker.
If you were lucky enough to catch one of the early access codes during the virtual show floor, you can play Chernobylite right now. But if you missed them, we've also got more codes to give away on GamesRadar.com.
Next up, here are our friends at Team 17 to show us what they've been cooking up with their upcoming PC and console games. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Product not yet rated.
Yeah, catch radiated fish, yes. Get a three-eyed fish. Hell let loose, okay. Magbot, Super Magbot. Oh, Luis with the $25 super chat, dude. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Jason, I've been watching your vids forever and you deserve it. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Well, thank you, Luis. Seriously, that's awesome. I greatly appreciate it, man. I'm glad you guys are loving it, man. I don't do streaming enough. I need to start doing more streaming, you guys. So when I'm not working, streaming it is. Thank you so much. Let's say 07's in the chat, Louise. Stated my first permadeath No Man's Sky died about 5 minutes. Ooh, that's a hard one. Started the second, died because of falling just a little too high. Now on third, I'm 5 hours in and going strong. Yes, 5 hours in. That's a pretty good start. I think I'm about 2 hours in on mine. Well, I mean, if you count all my permadeath time together, I probably have a good like 20 or 30 hours, but I keep dying. very cool, like an indie showcase. I like it. Sheltered 2. My head is right where they're putting everything. I just realized that. Oh, God. Let me go over here. Over there. What? Overcooked, okay. August 9th, save the date. All you can eat. Lightning says my permadeath is almost now 80 hours in. Nice, heck yeah. 80 hours, that's good. Holy cow. Have you gotten to the center of the galaxy yet?
Be sure to wishlist any games that sparked your interest on our Steam page. It really does help the developer out. Or you can also head over to GamesRadar.com for more info.
This next game has an engrossing art style, reminiscent of everything from Wes Anderson movies to Wallace and Gromit. Let's throw it over to the
claymation
Slow Bros
stuff.
to talk you through some exclusive gameplay from their stop-motion handmade adventure, Harold Halibut.
Stop motion, okay.
Hi, my name's Donut, and I'm the director and composer of Harold Halibut.
And I'm Ole, the game's art director.
Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship stuck under sea. It's been 250 years since your home. An Ark-like spaceship fled on Earth on the verge of Cold War to find a habitable planet on which to preserve the human race. You are Harold, a young lab assistant to the ship's lead scientist, Jean Marot. While most of the other inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the sunken ship, Marot still works tirelessly to find a way to leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story, so let's dive into some gameplay details.
Look at
You're
that.
able to explore a huge part of the spaceship right from the beginning of the game.
How?
While the professor will always have tasks waiting for you, the wonderfully weird rest of the Fedorans will keep you just as busy. It was very important for us to not only focus on an exciting main storyline, but to create a world full of interesting events and meaningful encounters. The dialogues don't only help you progress in the main story, but also help you get to know more about the characters that inhabit our world. Weaving through the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing broken
Look at that!
Your PDA is always available
That has
to
to be
you
insane
for an
to
overview
make.
of current tasks as well as messages from other characters.
This is also where Harold's personal drawings are kept, as well as a few more shenanigans. At this point, you might be wondering how we achieved the stop-motion-like look of the game.
Yeah, seriously!
We are in fact building every single thing you see in the game in the real world.
Dude!
We build sets and puppets, and then 3D scan everything. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations for a huge cast of characters. While the game begins with Harold's mundane day-to-day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you into a new world that nobody could have guessed existed, and one that may hold the key to Marot's relaunch plans.
Dude!
We're really
Stop
excited
motion
to
is
find out
crazy.
how you like being immersed in this unique world and the feeling of puppeteering Harold. There's still quite a bit of work to do, so all we can say right now is that Harold Halibut will come soonish on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. You can already wishlist the game on Steam. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Stop motion claymation is crazy
Harold
hard.
Halibut is coming soonish to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay, yes, there have been a few gloomy games so far, so we came up with a wholesome chaser. I'm told that the developers came up with something so sweet and so positive that they just had to call it Happy Game.
Happy
Seriously,
Game.
if what I'm reading is correct, this one is gonna melt your hearts.
Okay. Happy Game. Yeah, maybe not so happy game. LSD game? What in the okay. This is like an acid trip, seriously. What? Yeah. Oh, they have a demo for it. You can do the demo right there. And oh Lord. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Huh. Okay, Laura, hope you're still there. Tell me you just watched the same trailer that I did?
Troy, yeah, that was something.
Yeah,
what I want to know is who the hell is writing this script?
Yeah, I don't know, but they're telling me that Happy Game is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2021. Oh, and demo is available now if you want to.
Yeah. You want to play that?
Have a cheerful jaunt into a land of wonder.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Our next game is a gorgeous hand-drawn puzzle platformer following a young mechanic in a broken world. Pay attention at the end of this trailer for some exciting information about the Minute of Islands
Kadena.
release date.
Something other than sitting there. Whew, they're making games, and wow,
Four
that
brothers, bound by eternal purpose. They all broke at the same time. And a girl named Moo.
So
she
insane.
knows what must be done.
Look at that.
When the
It's
blight
hand-drawn.
first came, people began to panic. And now, the spores are taking hold of whatever remains. Moo's family is still here, however. She has been tasked to protect them. After all, she is the bearer of the Omniswitch.
Okay. Wow. An oddly beautiful game, yeah. The art design's good. I'm getting Yellow Submarine vibes with this one, yes. Oh, Babelbum is in here. Where is he at? Oh, he is in here.
Minute of Islands.
You don't need to take anything to start tripping. Oh.
Yes, we are excited to announce that Minute of Islands is out now for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and
Okay.
Nintendo Switch, and will be arriving on Xbox later this week.
Next up, we've got an update from the folks at Techland, who are fine-tuning the zombie parkour
Okay,
of Dying
Dying
Light
Light.
2. Let's throw it over to the developers, who are here to answer some of your questions about the game.
Maybe they'll show us something more. Or the same thing.
Can you tell us a bit more about the video we just saw in the PC Gaming Show?
The video presented in the PC Gaming Show brings you closer to Aiden's story. What he's looking for, what motivates him, how he
Okay.
ends up in the city, and of course, what happened in DL franchise between both games. This is a bunch of important information about DL2's story.
Okay, so we know more about the main storylines from the mentioned video. How does the game look outside the core campaign?
Side quests are an important part of world building in Dying Light 2. Through these quests, you can decide how the city will look like, thanks to the city alignment system.
Yeah,
or bring new
Kadena,
opportunities
be
for the
careful.
A great
Maybe
example
tea
is an
or
opera
coffee?
singer that Timon mentioned in developers AMA. Some citizens will support your decisions, some of them will not. But it's up to you to decide how the city should look like.
Easier in
We
some
have,
parts of the
a lot
world.
of game activities prepared for our players, but at this stage we want it to be a surprise for you.
How seamless is the co-op experience? Would you say that the best way to experience Dying Light 2 is with a friend?
It could be. What is cool about the co-op is that it gives you an opportunity to see how the world changes when your friends make different decisions than you. In co-op you can walk in their shoes to experience all those differences. But really there is no just one way to play Dying Light 2. It's up to you guys.
How are you improving the story for Dying Light 2?
I know we all have great fun killing infected, but we also want to give you a deep, thought-provoking experience that will let you be immersed in the DL2 world for long hours. On top of that, thanks to the choices and consequences mechanics, the story will be shaped differently depending on the way you play.
You've promised a great open world that feels alive. How is it going?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, Dying Light 2 is full of infecteds, but is also full of humans, with their everyday life activities and purposes. We are building Dying Light 2 around the simple rule: grounds is death and rooftops alive. What is cool is that NPCs act differently on each of those levels. Also, their behavior depends on choices you make and the way you play.
No more gameplay? They're not really showing gameplay of Dying Light. Come on, give me some gameplay. Maybe they're waiting for later on, closer to December.
Dying Light 2 is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S,
Thank you for being a member
PC
of the channel, sir.
7th.
Thank you so much.
Revealed during the Nintendo Indie World Showcase earlier this year, this next game is a skateboarding action platformer.
Skate 3?
Here's
Who's
Simon
asking
Bennett
for
from Roll
Skate
7
3?
to give you an exclusive look at
Just
Ollie
kidding.
Ollie World.
Ollie Ollie. Oh, Ollie Ollie World. Ollie Ollie is on Nintendo Switch, isn't it? I think I've played Ollie Ollie, not Ollie Ollie World. Yeah, Beeble Bum, heck yeah.
Hi there, I'm Simon Bennett, and I'm the co-CEO of BAFTA award-winning studio Roll 7.
Roll 7.
Right now, we're
Thank you
working
so much,
on
Beeble
Ollie
Bum.
Ollie World. It's our stunning action platformer. You're going to meet quirky characters on a magical road trip through Radlandia. And of course, add a ton of new skate moves into your trick bag. As a studio, we've spent over a decade on flow state games. They transport you into a state of total focus and immersion, and it's something that we very much continue to build on with Ollie Ollie World.
I like it.
If you've played previous games in the series, you're probably pretty aware that you're going to slam a bunch before you succeed.
Yeah.
So for players who want it, that challenge is very much still there. New players will be happy to hear that the game will welcome you with open arms and ensure that we can get you up and riding in no time. Ultimately, we've managed to make failure part of the fun. Yeah, you're going to get knocked down, but when you finally nail that line, it tastes just that much sweeter.
Yeah, okay.
There's just so much more flow to the game.
Yeah, definitely,
We've even
Kadena.
added
Link
grabs,
that thing.
wall rides, firecrackers,
Let me
split routes, right to
link
left
that up
skating,
top.
and a host of insane tricks to keep your fingers busy. There's a
Heck
range
yeah.
of visually and mechanically distinct areas to explore, packed to the brim with a fantastical cast of quirky characters, beautiful landscapes, cities, and of course, walking trees.
Walking tree with
Ollie
little
Ollie World
stick
is coming
legs.
to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch and PC this winter. Make sure you wishlist it now.
Okay.
That was Ollie Ollie World, which is coming to PC and all current console platforms this winter.
Next up, we've got a new game from the team at Odd Bug Studio, creators of PSVR's The Lost Bear. This animated story trailer will introduce you to the world of Tales of Iron, and something tells me you might be familiar with the narrator.
Oh, is it? I wonder
For
who it
centuries
is.
and longer, rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions.
Is that Geralt
Peace
from
was only
Witcher?
ever short-lived. Until finally, a young monarch rose to power.
That is Geralt.
King Rattus, first of his name, unified the rat kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and a magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Rattus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His
Yeah,
people
thank you,
grew
Beeble
anxious.
Bum. I'm back on cam.
Some
I think for
claimed to
streams, I'm
perceive a
doing the
faint
cam,
odor in
and
the
for
air.
episodes, I'll just do regular gameplay. That's what it seems
Greenwort
like
had
everyone
returned
liked.
with a ferocious vengeance, amassing an
Mouse
army
hunt.
of unfathomable scale. He burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws,
yes,
barely able to hold
Geralt
the
of
crown.
Rivia.
He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided the crown should pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And
Tales
so,
of Iron.
Your tale begins. Question the reign of the Iron Frog.
Okay.
Doug. Anyway, in Tales of Iron, which is coming to PC and all current console platforms. Our next segment is from Polish studio Movie Games and hosted by God of War and Twisted Metal director David Jaffe, who recently joined their supervisory board.
Well, hello, fellas. It's me, David Jaffe. Great to see you. God of War, Twisted Metal, a bunch of PlayStation stuff. These days, I'm doing some new stuff with Movie Games. These guys, they've hooked up with this great company. You have to have heard of them, Plattige Image, one of the best VFX houses in the business. They worked on The Witcher. They worked on Love, Death, and Robots. We're making a brand new game, the biggest game we've ever done, by the way, that's all about crime and mob and mafia and different time periods. It's going to be great. But for today, settle in, babies. These are the brand new games coming very soon from Movie Games.
Okay.
Lust from Beyond. Man, this is one of the coolest games I've played in the last year. It's what turned me on to movie games in the first place. What you're looking at is the M-rated, console-friendly version of the erotic horror cult classic. It's a first-person action-adventure game that blends Lovecraftian horror with weird freaking eroticism. I love this game. Lust from Beyond. Game number 2 is called Fire Commander. It lets you step into the shoes of the only real-life superheroes we got, the first responders. This game is my childhood fantasy come to life.
Become a firefighter, okay.
This game took me totally by surprise. You're trapped in the wilderness, freezing, hungry, and now you're starting to go a little bit insane. Man, you start seeing all kinds of crazy stuff out there. Winter Survival Simulator, it's coming soon. Have a great E3. Have a great future games. I miss you guys.
Jaffe's getting old.
See you soon.
Oh, he can drink on stream. Okay.
Thanks to David Jaffe. And check out GamesRadar.com for more about Movie Games' upcoming titles.
This next presentation comes from the folks at Xseed Games, the makers of Story of Seasons and Rune Factory. Here's a look at their most exciting current and upcoming projects.
Yeah, no weird eroticism, please. That was kind of... Okay. Okay. Could be a tiger and beat people up. I could get behind that. That was quick. Oh, my Twitter is the same name as here. Jason Plays also has one and does Beeblebum. Yes, exactly. Get on Beeblebum and Kadina's Twitter and my Twitter as well. We're over there. You're still drinking Sprite? It was invisible in the green screen. Is it? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's not Sprite. I forgot. That's not Sprite. That's actually a Mountain Dew bottle. I forgot it's a green screen, so you can't see that. Wow. Yes, get on Beeblebum. Everyone wants to be on Beeblebum. Totally forgot I had a green screen going. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drink my Mountain Dew. It's clear. Okay, like it. Yes, the dodgeball game. I'm gonna have to get into that. We need to show some dodgeball stuff. I think it was Square Enix that had that.
I don't know. Fending off a monster or two is one thing, but protecting a whole town? That's a lot.
Take that!
That was a big old potato she picked. Holy cow.
Today, I to working together, as colleagues and as rivals.
Whoa, that's hardcore. Rune Factory 5. Is that what this is? No, it's not. Is it? I don't know. It is! Holy cow, Marvelous. You knew it, man!
Find out more about Xseed's lineup on GamesRadar.com.
This next game is a hack-and-slash RPG with twin-stick shooter elements set in a retro sci-fi world. Here's a new gameplay trailer for Batora: Lost Haven.
Okay. Art style, gameplay looks, I like that. Diablo or Baldur's Gate kind of gameplay, I like it.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Now we're talking. What is this Zelda ripoff? Hey, it looks like a Zelda ripoff, Zelda graphics on a Diablo gameplay. I like that. I'll take it.
Batora Lost Haven is coming soon to PC and all current console platforms. And you can sign up to play the closed alpha when it launches on July 21st now.
Let's slow things down a bit with a look at the next game from the creators of 2 Point Hospital.
Oh wait, I think I saw something about this a few weeks ago.
No, you didn't. Here's developers Mark Webley, Ben Huskins, and Gary Card to tell you all about it.
It's a post-office simulator.
And give you a first look at gameplay.
No? Okay.
Introducing 2 Point Campus.
Yes, Kadena, get in there. Make a channel. You need to
stream,
Kadena.
When we think about what we're going to do next, campus and the idea of running a university or a college was something we just kept coming back to. It's a really rich topic. So people who haven't probably heard of 2 Point Studios may think, oh, schools, that's really dull. Well, hospitals, if you've seen our previous game, isn't about healthcare really. It's a wrapper, we call it 2 Point Hospital, but that's about as close as it gets to real world of medical healthcare.
Campus is taking everything we learned from 2 Point Hospital and taking it to the next level.
The important thing was for us to give the player a canvas that they could completely create themselves.
In Campus,
Sims
you
College?
start with a blank plot of land.
We've got something called the Smart Brush, for example, which allows you to drag interesting shaped pathways. If you want to drag a picket fence, you can drag that along. It's just really easy to paint the world you want.
So it's really
Can you go in a
simple
circle?
to drag out a courtyard, lay down some paths at different angles.
And it's fun, isn't it? I mean, it's adding this kind of city builder element to 2 Point Universe. The difference between 2 Point Hospital and Campus is that we're spending a much longer period with our students. What we wanted to do with Campus is make you care about the university. The idea of these interesting and different courses are going to attract interesting and different students. So there's a night school, horrible pun, but night school, you got it. You're going to train knights of the realm. So it won't be stuffy, normal, boring stuff that made you go to sleep at school. It's going to be really cool, interesting stuff.
3080. Why did I buy a 3080
That was 2 Point Campus,
again?
which is coming soon to
For
PC
Valheim.
and all current
That's why you
console
bought
platforms.
Our
need
next
it for
game is in
Valheim.
early development, but it already has a very cool code name, which is always a good sign. Here's Leo to tell you all about Project Ferocious.
Project Ferocious.
Hello, my name is Leo.
Oh,
and
look at
I'm
this
the
man.
developer of Project Ferocious, an action-adventure game set on a mysterious tropical island.
He's too
Some
good
of you might
looking.
know me from
Sorry,
Twitter
buddy,
as Omni,
Leo.
where I post about the game and development and tech and stuff. And if not, I've been doing game dev for about 12 years with a big passion, and I've been working on this project for about 2 years. It's the first project of mine I decided to show to the public, and even though I know it still has a very long way to go, I'm very proud to present it today to you on the show. Please enjoy the trailer.
Should I buy an RTX 3070 Lightning? Yes, if you can get it for the MSRP, for the retail price. Don't pay a scalper for it. It's not worth the 1,000 or whatever amount they're going to charge for it. Pay the actual sales price from the company, from NVIDIA, or just wait. You can wait. If you already have a graphics card, you're not missing much. It has extra horsepower in it, but you can play any other game right now. It's not really gonna, you don't need it. Not for $1,000 or $2,000. Don't do that. Ooh, Turok vibes. There's the 360 remake Turok. Okay. Oh, Project Ferocious. Targeting 2023?
Project Ferocious is targeting a 2023 release date and coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Our next world premiere asks, what if Doom Guy had a drunk one-night stand with Super Meat Boy? Guess this next game wants to answer that question for some reason.
Lightning, if you can get it for $681, that's decent. I think it sells for $600 in the United States. Okay. Dude. Warcry. Okay.
Watch out for Warcry challenges when it stops defying gravity and drops on PC this summer.
Drops.
Up next, we've got another world premiere. Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View is a story-driven detective thriller set in 1950s England. Let's find out more, shall we?
World premiere.
Robert Conway, 22nd of June, 1954. I've solved many a case in my time as a private investigator, but nothing so close to home.
Exactly. Make sure you buy from a trustworthy source.
There are some things that take hold of a person and refuse to let go. For me, it's the idea of saving that little girl. My own daughter, Catherine, is on the case. She has the same look in her eye that I used to have. There'll be no stopping her. I wish I could say...
There are a lot of Doom copy games, Volcanicus.
I wish I could say that I have the faintest clue where to
begin. It looks good. Yeah, I think Doom had a revival, so now there's a whole bunch of Doom, like games. Oh, Titanfall 3. I'll take it. I want it.
Sometimes it takes a nightmare to wake a place like Dahlia View.
Disappearance at Dahlia View. Okay.
I am in. That was Conway, Disappearance at Dahlia View from White Paper Games, and you can dig into the mystery yourself when it lands on PC and all current console platforms autumn 2021.
Yeah. And
Lightning,
with that, we're at
you
the
need
end
something
of
better
this
than a
year's
980
Future Game Show.
if you want to play
Whoa,
Battlefield.
Hold on. Surely this can't be the end. I mean, it's an E3 showcase.
Nope, sorry, Troy, that's it.
That was the end?
Just kidding.
Oh.
I knew it. All right, let's see it.
What is this? World premiere. They didn't even announce this. This is a special one. Okay. Okay. What? Okay. this is a different one. Immortal. Immortality. Okay.
My name is Marissa Marcel. I'm 17 years old, and it's my dream to be an actress.
And that really is all we have time for. Be sure to head to GamesRadar.com for more coverage and updates on all the games you've seen today and more.
I'm really excited about that Sam Barlow reveal. Yes, and thanks to our headline partners, Debbie B. Black, and of course, all of our many talented developers and industry partners that have made all of this possible.
And of course, for everyone tuning in at home.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed today's lineup, and mark your diaries because the Future Game Show will be returning in August.
I'm Laura Bailey.
And I'm Troy Baker.
And this has been the Future Game Show 2021.
Ooh, almost got that perfect. Okay, so that was Future Game Show. So, out of everything today, we had Future Game Show, Square Enix, PC Game Show, and Future Game Show. What was the best one of the day, do you guys think? Which one? For me, it was definitely Microsoft and Bethesda. Definitely Microsoft and Bethesda were what I thought were the best. What do you guys think was the best? PS5 loads like Matt. Yes, PS5 and Xbox Series X. Dude, the loading is insane. Second half of that show, but Xbox got it. Hey, second half of the Future Game Show, yeah, they were pretty good. Xbox for sure. I see a lot of Xbox. Icarus. Icarus looks really good. I need to look that up. Icarus. Whew. My first laptop was an E-Tech. Oh, Etch-a-Sketch. Oh, Etch-a-Sketch, not E-Tech. Etch-a-Sketch. Microsoft, Xbox, Outer Worlds 2 trailer. Yes, Sam John Randall. Yes. Outer Worlds 2 Starfield trailer. I wish we would have seen more gameplay, but Starfield, oof. Just biased. I bought a Series S. Yeah. You know, Xbox. Hilarious. Yeah. Heck yeah. So before we head out, because my butt is getting numb, I've been sitting down all day since 7 hours. Woo! 7 hours. Okay. So best game this year is Outer Worlds 2. Wait a minute, Raymond. What about Starfield? Starfield. Maybe I should play some Outer Worlds on the channel. Would you guys want to see some Outer Worlds on the channel, like a live stream or something? You could totally do that, maybe. Outer Worlds was really fun. Okay. Definitely. Definitely. So, do we have anything going on? Like, who's streaming? Is anyone streaming right now? Because I forgot to do this earlier, and I forgot to do it yesterday, and that's shame on me. Who is streaming? Is anyone streaming? Captain Steve? Are you streaming? No, he's probably sleeping at this point. It's late over there. Survival Bob, no, it looks like he's off. He's off. Anyone streaming? Who's streaming? Nella? No, Nella's not. I don't see anybody streaming. Hey, Kadena, is anyone streaming? Beeblebum. Anybody streaming? Do you guys know of? Sword is streaming. Oh, you got to give me a link. Hit me with a link. And I can do this real fast. Boom. Beeblebum, you are now Ultra Pro. Give me a link, Beeblebum. Thanks for doing this yesterday and today. Well, thank you for watching, Desert Dwarf. It was fun. I always watch it every year anyway, and I figured I might as well watch it with everyone else. And, you know, Misery Loves Company, Gearbox yesterday. Woof, that was bad. But today was a way better showing, so... And don't forget, tomorrow is 2K, or Take-Two Interactive, which is Rockstar. They have an event tomorrow. I'm going to look up the time. I believe it is 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can, you know, reframe that for wherever you are. Yes, you can. Beeblebum, I switched you over to moderator. You can link here. Beeblebum, hit me with a link. So... moderators can hit links. Yes, you can make links, man. Give me a link. But yeah, and so We have Take-Two Interactive is tomorrow. I think Nintendo is on Tuesday, so it's not tomorrow, it's the next day. And they're early in the morning. I'm probably going to miss tomorrow live because I have to work. And Nintendo, I'm definitely going to miss on Tuesday because I have to work. Where's he at? Where are you at? You linked it? Did you link it? Oh no! It should be linked. It should be able to be linked. I might have to fix it. That might be my bad. I'm pretty sure I was able to put links in for channels on moderators. Kadena, wait a minute. Kadena, you linked earlier, didn't you? Yeah. Nintendo might be interesting. I think Nintendo's going to be good on Tuesday. There he is. There it is. I'm going to pin this up top. So Beeblebum just linked us up, and Kadena did too. Sword is playing No Man's Sky right now, so we can go over there and raid him. Let's go raid Sword over there, okay? So let's go do that. He's playing No Man's Sky right now, so I'm going to say, awesome. Xbox had the best showing so far with the PC gaming show, and the future gaming show came in pretty close to second. And Ubisoft third, and Gearbox completely last. Nothing is worse than Gearbox. I don't think anybody can beat Gearbox this year. Gearbox was terrible. So what if No Man's Sky totally catches up to Starfield graphics-wise? Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Bandai Namco is later on Tuesday. I think, yeah, Bandai Namco is on Tuesday as well. I'm going to put up another community post with the schedule for Monday and Tuesday. I'm probably not going to be able to get the early shows because I have to be at work at those times, but I might do a later recast. If you guys are into that, I'll watch it live for me, but it'll be later after it aired. So, Square Enix. Yeah, Square Enix was good. Square Enix was good. Bandai Namco. So, I would say Square Enix was better than Ubisoft, so I'll put Square Enix above Ubisoft. But they both had the problem of, with Ubisoft, it was just Rainbow Six all day, every day. And with Square Enix, it was just Final Fantasy. So if you're not into those games, it was like, okay. Slice of Homeworld killed me yesterday. I don't know why they did that. I know! And they kept just dropping in sprinkles of Homeworld. It's like, dude, just sit here and give me Homeworld for like a minute or two. Don't sprinkle in like 10-second little teasers. All right, let's see. Let me see. Oh, we're going to open this in a new tab. Hey. Something went wrong. Did I link the wrong thing? Let me get in here. Let me see if this one works. Nope, something went wrong. What in the world? I can't go. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head over to Sword's channel right now. Okay, so he's playing No Man's Sky. Let's head on over there, and I will see you guys later in the week.